Good morning, everybody. Happy Saturday. Happy Saturday. I'm grabbing the remote. Gotta get YouTube up here. How's everybody doing? Hopefully everybody's having a good morning so far. How's everybody doing?
Hold on. That was me. Forgot I was watching YouTube.
Candy has no voice. Don't make her talk today. And it sounds painful.
No, it's not.
Whether it is or not, it sounds painful. Let's see. YouTube. There we are. Let me make sure that is turned off. Sound. Okay. There we are. Good morning, Glennis. Feeling pretty good today? I hope so. Hey, DME, how are you? Margie, just got up in time. Hey, Margie, sliding in at the last second. That's awesome. As long as you're here. Hey, Linda, how are you doing? Good morning, J-Mac. Good to see you. Welcome, everybody. Welcome to our... We'll have sales at this time on Saturday before. But to do a live where we're going to craft and sale is different for Saturday. So welcome to our the first of our new schedule there. So beautiful Saturday morning. It is here too, J-Mac.
Yeah, it's gorgeous.
And Glennis, that's awesome. Morning, Penny. Poor Candy. Hope you feel better soon. Yeah, poor Candy. She will. She just needs some rest. Hubby's been gone, so she hasn't been resting at all. Been doing all stuff. Oh man. So everybody having a good weekend. It's good to see you.
Don't hop in, Angela. Just come in.
Oh, there she is. Got a minute to hop in. Stop the hopping. You could hurt yourself.
Yeah, stop the hopping.
Stop in. Hi, Angela. So good to see you. Oh, on a Saturday morning. It's even earlier there. It's 10 here, so it's 9 for Angela. Yeah, beautiful weather there. No doubt, Angela. No doubt that it's beautiful there. And the temperature's probably okay right now, too, until later this afternoon. Actually, I haven't looked at it lately. Say that again?
It's only 77 here, so it's beautiful.
Oh, that's perfect.
Yeah.
That is perfect. Yeah, 60s to 70s for me is perfect. Oh, okay. Let's see here. All right. So this morning is good, but it warms up. Yeah, it does. In Arizona, it warms up really fast. And then you hit that point where you wake up and it's already in the 90s. When you wake up, never gets below the 90s at night. That's the rough part. That's where you just stay in the house, but doesn't last too long. Hey, Jen. Good morning. HP peeps. I love it. Oh, good to see you. Need mountains. Yes, Angela, there are mountains in Utah. And Angela, if you didn't see it this past week, registration for September retreat opened up and we are already half full. I know there's still some that are checking on the dates and some that are checking on finances, but the feel not fails, Candy. Hope you feel better. Hope you feel better soon.
I like feel better.
Yeah. No, don't let her feel again. Good morning, Kathy. It's good to see you. Oh, Angela got her box subscription videos up. Oh, wow. Need to check it out. Yeah, check out things. Yes, definitely in the group, in Happy Paper People Facebook group. At the top of the page and featured, it is pinned to featured the live that we did talking about retreat. And some of the people that were at the last retreat were on that live talking about it. And there's a link in it for registration for September. I am very excited. Those of you, Candy sounds like the old crow she is. Oh, that was nice, Margie.
Funny, Margie made me cough.
Those of you that are coming to retreat, I know the other day on the live I said that we had gotten our first donation already rolling in from Stamperia, and it was one of their more expensive items. Well, guess what? Yesterday, was it yesterday or the night before? I don't remember. We just got a really nice donation from Jelly Arts. I'm very excited for this, even more excited for this one. A really nice donation from Jelly Arts. Good morning, Heather. Good morning, Victoria. Good morning. Good morning. Good to see you. How do I send the link to this video to someone else? Oh, to this one that we're in right now?
Here, I'll copy it for you. Hold on.
Okay. If she puts it in chat, then you could copy and paste it from chat. Or if you, I don't know what device you're on, Jen, but it should say share below it.
There
if
it
you
is.
Click the share button, and then it gives you the options of how to share. One of those options is copy link, which is
Probably sneaking in.
Hey, hey, no sneaking, just come in. Oh no, won't tell anybody. Nope. Robin who? Robin's not here. So those of you who didn't get to see the live last week where we talked about September retreat, go check it out. That link is in the group at the top of the page. But yeah, we just got I'm so excited. This was so generous of them. A really nice donation from Jelly Arts. Not only something for the swag bags, but something for the raffle. So super excited about that. Unfortunately, share isn't visible during the live. Oh, I did not realize that. You may be able to go up to the top and just copy and paste the URL.
It might be on the phone. It's visible on the computer, but she's right on the phone.
Okay, probably on your phone. Yeah, you could copy and paste the URL and then email that or text it or message it. But hopefully did that link work that Candy put in there? Can you copy and paste it from the chat? I didn't realize that you couldn't do that on the phone. So that's good to know.
It's probably there, but it's just hidden on the phone or something.
Yeah. Well, you probably have to, close out the live to get to it. So
yeah, who knows?
It was because she was in chat. Okay. So if you go, if you're not in chat, then you can see all those other things. And if you're in chat, then all the other stuff is hidden. So that's okay. I'd rather be in chat. So, all right. She'll be back. Okay. So today we are going to craft first. Oh, I just realized that this table has the ability to shake. This is the table. This is the, I have two desks in here, and this is the one that rises up and down. And so it's not connected in the same way that the traditional one is. So if I lean on it and then do stuff, I can see I can shake it. So I'm going to try not to do that. But this is the first time doing this type of live from this table. So let's see if I can actually do that. So we're going to craft and we're going to have sale. And there's two things that we're going to have at the sale that are brand new. I have never used. Some of you may have, but because I've never used them, I want to get my fingers into them and not only to demonstrate them so that you can see them, but so I can see how they work. Because, somebody always asks, does it this, does it that, or how does it compare to whatever? And I don't know because I haven't used it. So let's try it out. And it's a good chance for you to see it at the same time. So the first thing that we're going to do is use the rice paper glue. That is a brand new glue. Actually, Stamperia has had rice paper glue in a little bottle, a little tube-like bottle that squeeze plastic so you could squeeze it. But that's really kind of awkward and not very conducive to decoupaging anything more than, an inch or something. So I'm excited that they have changed it. I think they changed the formula as well as the packaging. And now rice paper glue comes in a tub, like all of our other mediums from Stamperia. So I'm really excited because I do like most of their other mediums. So I've been waiting to try this out. Been waiting for y'all to see it while I do it. So I like for you to see it when I very first do it first time, so you see what actually happens.
Jen wants to got your furniture back to usable status, or are you happy in some corner?
Yes and yes. Yes and yes. I got the desks. I got all the furniture. Well, I got half the furniture moved. I'm going to have to take all the paper out of the other furniture in order to move it. That will not move with stuff in it, but I'll have to take all the paper out to move that. But I did get the desks moved, and they were both piled high with stuff because as I organize, I go, oh, I can't let this get buried, and I set it on the desk, and pretty soon the desk is piled high.
Buried.
So
it's buried on the desk.
Buried. Yeah, exactly. But at least I know it's on the desk. So I unburied this one desk. The other one, it's only half buried. I half unburied that. I decided by 2:00 it was time to go to bed. So, so I unburied this one, and it is perfectly ready for use. And I need to decide which one I'm going to do the lives from, and then the other one's going to be kind of behind me for other things. And I'm kind of thinking that this is going to be the one. So that's why I wanted to do this today. So yeah. All right. So I'm just going to start just like I would decoupage. And it's thick. It's not a runny glue, but it's thin. Its consistency is ability to pick it up, but it's super thin. I like that. It needs to be thin to spread. Wow, that little bit that I got is spreading quite a ways. If I'm decoupaging, I do want to make sure that it will spread a lot. I don't want big clumps. I just want a super thin layer down, and then I'll put the rice paper on top of it, and then I'll put this over the top. And I don't want a thick layer on top of it either. So, wow, that spread really nice and super thin, and it looks like it will dry really quickly as well. So let's put the rice paper down. I am going to use let me see here. I'm still working on this camera. Make sure I'm actually in frame there. I'm going to use this new one from Vintage Library. I love Vintage Library. This one is the library door. And I think it's the exact size. It is, which means it should fit. It should lay down perfectly. I do like that I have the ability to pick it up and move it, because it's hard to put an entire piece of paper down at once and have it perfectly lined up. Well, I feel like it should be the exact size. Maybe it's...
do you have letter size paper? Because that's an A4 size sheet.
No, it's just a hair off. And so I was thinking maybe I wasn't lined up, but it might just be a hair different. Okay. And is everybody familiar with rice paper? If you're not familiar with rice paper, a couple things I'll tell you about it while doing this. Rice paper is pretty amazing. One of the things that you can do with it that you can't do with regular paper is fold it and bend it and crease it. And then when you lay it out and decoupage it down, those folds are gone. They will not stay in. It doesn't have memory in that way. Doesn't keep those. So let's get some glue on top. Rice paper glue on top of the rice paper. Let's see how this goes down.
You're going to need to turn down the sensitivity of your mic. I need to make a note of that for you, because
okay.
You can hear everything.
Can you hear my fan?
No, it's when you bump the table or brush when you're brushing it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Hear it.
Okay, give me a second. Let me see if I can do that just a bit. Okay. Let's try this. Tell me if it's any better, and I can adjust it. I left that setting open so I can adjust it as we go. If
It's like you
needed.
got air moving across it. Is it right in front of your mouth?
No, it's on the other side of the table.
Okay.
But the fan is not very far from it either, and I have the fan on high. I can turn it down.
Yeah, but I'm not hearing it's not rhythmic like the fan.
Okay, is it the brush strokes?
It could be. I don't know.
I'll bet it's the fan, and it just.
It's not rhythmic like a fan though. It's like air's coming across the mic, but it's not rhythmic.
That's weird.
Margie says she is rice paper. She has no memory either.
That's awesome. Okay, now I probably should have done this on regular cardstock first, because I've never done it on this kind of paper, so I might have made a mistake.
Yeah, it's a table when you're brushing. Something's moving. It's not the fan.
Okay. Okay, if I don't do anything, can you still hear it?
No.
Okay. So it's the movement of the table. Okay. So then either the other table needs to be the one that I do things like this.
Or you just need to adjust the sensitivity of that mic. You've got that mic that picks up everything. You need to.
Right. Okay, let me turn it down even farther.
Zone it down.
Okay, I just did.
Yeah, but you're turning the volume down, not the sensitivity. You know what I mean?
Yeah, hang on.
It's picking up all the background noise. You need to make it so it's more focused. We just need to go in and play with them settings again because we had it. Remember, we had to do it that one time?
Right.
And now that you move, we probably need to go back in and do it again. Yeah, it's not a fan sound. It's it's when she's banging the table or... Yeah, now I got an echo.
Okay. All right, echo should be on. Okay, so let's see.
Well, it was her echoing, Angela. It's her. It was her echoing.
Okay, yeah, and I took that. I was playing with the settings a little bit. I put that back on. Yeah. So the ones I'm using here. Go ahead.
J Mac asked, "Do you think the rice paper glue will eliminate the creases and leave us with a matte finish? Is it a matte finish glue?"
It is a matte finish glue, and it doesn't matter what glue you use. There are no creases with rice paper. Your glue will take the creases right out, and that was what I started to tell you. Was it doesn't matter if you crease your rice paper, if you fold it, if you crumple it all up like this. If you lay it down and then you glue across the top and spread it out, all of your folds will be gone. Rice paper doesn't have memory to hold those unless you want it to, and then you kind of scrunch it up and keep it there purposefully. So the pack that I'm pulling these from, we will show you, but this is part of the new vintage library. I love this one, World of Books.
Yeah, that's beautiful.
And I love the little town of books. I want to live in the library shop. And so that was the library door. And I'm going to take this one, which is a blue damask background. I'm going to put this one onto this tag and see how it goes to this tag. That my microphone needs to not be attached to the table.
Yeah.
But to a stand. That's what I'm thinking.
Drop it down from the seat.
Yeah.
Mine. That's why I moved mine, because it kept, every time the table would jostle, would hear the pen move or something.
Yeah. I'm going to turn this over because I'd really like to get that edge. I love that old edge on there. I want to get it right to the edge. It's easier to see it this way. There we go.
Amy says she likes the crinkles.
Yeah, it depends what I'm doing, but I do. Yeah, sometimes we do that purposefully. We'll use tissue paper or rice paper, and I know. There's also I have one of those 3-tiered things on here that's not going to stay, and it jostles. I heard it. Yep, I can hear that. Okay, sorry about that. Testing out new setup here, but I will remove that for next time because it's not going to stay here anyway. Just didn't have
and once you get done, we just need to do that mic again.
Yeah.
So we did that the first time. You had to go through and do your focus settings on and all that stuff, remember?
Yep. That's true.
Margie said she was rice paper. I was being silly and eliminating wrinkles. J-Mac said, I like cream.
Oh. You meant if it will eliminate wrinkles and crinkles on you. I don't know. Let me try. That's funny. Okay, so typically, I did this right to the edge because I wanted this cool edge over here. But typically, I would tear the rice paper slightly smaller than the tag, and so then I can decoupage it right on, and it kind of blends in. I'm going to let it dry, and then I'll just cut that. So
yeah, they're asking if you can see the brush strokes, but we'll have to wait till it dries to make sure.
Wait till it dries and see. This one's drying. Where it's dry, I cannot. Where it's not dry, I still can. So we got to give it time to dry. I can see as it dries, when it's completely dry, that the brush strokes go away. I don't think I got it wet enough on the bottom. This is a really thick paper, so let's see. Getting some underneath it there in the corner. Yeah, I can tell where it's still wet. I can see the brush strokes, but where it's dry, like on these books, I cannot. On these books. So let's let that completely dry wet.
Margie says she doesn't hear anything except you talking. She must have selective hearing from her hubster.
Thank you, Margie. Always
it's not all the time. It's just sometimes when the table moves, you can hear it.
Yeah.
And on a phone, you might not be able to hear it, because the phone doesn't pick up some of the lower.
And DM says the camera is wiggly, and that's because the whole thing.
Yeah, she's got it on the table. So.
Yeah. So if I take that off of the desk and have it attached to the ceiling or another stand or out of the wall, that will take care of that. So I'm going to grab some scissors. Hi, Elisa. I see that Elisa can.
Jen says she hears sensitivity goes up. She hears feedback through my sound. Well, my sound's not changing, Jen. So if it's my sound, it'd be the same no matter what. Yeah, it's on her phone. It's going to be so different.
Yeah,
there's a lot of stuff you can't hear on the phone.
Are you hearing it when Candy talks, but not when Candy doesn't talk? Is that what you mean by that? Okay, so I really love this vintage library, and I know you're anxious to see it, and we are going to show it to you today. But I wanted to use some of those rice papers. That is really pretty. I can see where it's drying. I do not see brush strokes. Where it's still wet, I still see the brush strokes. So let's give it a chance to completely dry there. Let me do this for a minute so I don't just stick something in there. Let's go back to this one. Okay, this one is dry, still drying. It's still wet, the last places that I touched, but where it's dry, I do not see brush strokes at all. That is really cool. Now, wouldn't this make a really cool cover? That door right there?
Yeah.
Love that. Okay, so I'm going to say, have you tried your rice paper glue?
I don't have it yet.
Oh, that's right. Sorry. I was thinking
I'm not doing this. That's why you're on full screen, because I don't have the rice paper glue.
Thinking that you already had it. I know we weren't a huge fan of the rice paper glue in the little squeeze bottle, and that's why I never brought it out.
Yeah, no, I didn't like it. I have that.
Yeah. So I am a fan of this. I do like this.
Is it the same consistency as what was in the bottle, or is it a little thicker?
I think it's a little thicker.
Okay.
And it spreads, it's thicker as in like whipped cream holds up, seems thicker, but when you spread it, it's super thin. Spreads super thin. Yeah. So it's not thick consistency, but it's more sturdy. I don't know, sturdy consistency. I like it. I like it a lot. I can see this drying. Yeah. It's drying quickly too. I'm able to touch it right away. And I can tell it's not dry in certain places, but it's not like that. Especially sometimes with collage gel, when I touch it, even if it's still damp, then my finger sticks to it and it pulls the rice paper up in that area or the napkin. And that I don't like. I was going to try it with napkin. Let me do that. Let me grab napkin. We got to try all the ways. Let's see. Here's napkin. There's a piece of napkin.
Oh, that's a pretty one.
Yeah. Got the little tag. We'll do that on the little tag. I'm going to glue the tag to the table. That's what I'm going to end up doing to the mat. Let's see. Yeah, I'm hoping. I think that's all. That's only one layer. Oh, nope, it is two. I knew I pulled one layer off. I couldn't remember if I pulled the second layer off the whole thing or just the piece I was using. Okay. And I already put that in water, so I'll grab an art towel. Get the water out. And I chose to use this brush, this Tim Holtz Distress brush, because this brush tends to give more lines. I got glue on there. There's going to be a little texture. This tends to give more texture lines. So I thought if I don't see the brush strokes with this, then any brush will be great. So when you want some texture lines, this is a great brush to use.
They said they can hear your fan, but they don't care about that. It's not bad. And they don't want, Marge says we don't want you erupting into flames from the heat.
Oh, don't worry. I won't. I'm going to put this. I think I want this little border down here on the bottom. That's really pretty. All right. It's easier to turn it over when I'm doing the whole thing. I'm not used to doing the whole thing. Usually part of pieces.
Ken says you're on fire with his napkin peeling.
This girl is on fire. As she erupts into flames. No, I can totally turn that down. It's actually a little chilly. I had it on last night because I was pushing furniture.
I don't hear that bad.
You don't? I hear it.
I mean, I hear it, but it's not.
Yeah.
It's not bad.
That is the bumping of the table, huh?
Yeah. Yeah.
There's two fans in here, so it's totally fine.
The rhythmic I can handle. It's the odd.
Yeah. It's the oddballs. Oh, that's totally that tin or galvanized metal tiered tray holding supplies. I hear it bumping and things inside of it rattling.
Sometimes.
Very, very much so.
Margie says, at least you aren't in flames like the hotel, right, ladies? Yeah, just keep your mind on this, Margie. Keep your mind on this.
Oh, thanks, Margie. Thanks for bringing that up again.
J-Max said, Jen, a friend has named her autocorrect auto. I call him Mayhem.
Oh, that's awesome. I don't know that there's any insurance for autocorrect Mayhem.
And don't forget thumbs up, ladies. I know they said it earlier. I forgot to read it. Sorry.
Okay, so this is just a lightweight tag. And so, oops, I tore that a little too tight. Well, that's okay. Then I need to tear some others a little too tight so that we get not edges on everything. I'm going to do that. So if you are cutting rice paper down to use just a piece of it, you're not going to cover the whole tag like this. You're just going to cover some of it. Don't cut it. You want to tear it. I'll do one like that too. All right, so let's see how this dries up. Still, I like that I'm able to touch it and it's not lifting up unless I'm pulling it up on purpose. It's not lifting up and like sticking to my hands as badly as regular collage gel does. Let's let that dry for a minute. But what I want to show you, but just those who may, if you haven't used rice paper before, let's say you're doing a tag and you want some of this on it. You don't want the whole thing covered. You just want to get a little bit of background started. You want to tear, this is a napkin, but let's do this. Not that one.
I was going to say, that's
No,
the wrong one to tear.
I'm going to tear the letters. This one is letters. Okay. This is a good one. So we can tear, I wouldn't cut out a letter because then you see that little square glued on there all cut out. Napkin is the same way as rice, the same as rice paper in this regard, but you just want to tear whatever you want. And the reason is because there's so many fibers in here that when you tear it, is that super bad crinkly? Because of the microphone. No. Okay. When you tear it, you get all the little fiber edges. And
Jen said mayhem is what happens at her craft tables. Mayhem is my fiendish friend, unlike Otto.
Oh, well, then you'll fit right in at retreat. Mayhem happens at retreat. So when you tear it, you've got all these odd edges with the fibers sticking out. Then when you decoupage it on, then those fibers blend in better. If you have cut edges, you're going to end up with cut edges. In fact, I'm going to let that just go over the edge right there. You're going to end up with a cut edge straight look, and that's not really probably, I mean, if that's what you want, then that's what you want to do. But if that's not what you want, and you want it to blend better, then you want to just tear it because the edges will just blend right in. Now this is stark white, so normally I would have already done some inking, maybe some stenciling. I'll probably just do the stenciling over the top of it since I didn't already there. And maybe I'm going to do a little piece up here. The worst part is these edges here. Those are just like if you cut it with scissors. So if I do this, I'm going to have straight edge, which is going to be a very harsh edge, and then a very soft blend over here. So either I'm going to put it where those two go off the edge, and so I don't have to tear them, or I come over here and I tear just the edge off so I get that torn edge so it will blend. So I'll do it on the top one, and then I'm going to put it over here.
Jen says, oh my God, the crinkly sound. How dare you?
Love the crinkly sound.
J-Mac says she loves the demos. Saves a lot of first-time mess-ups.
Oh, good. Thank you for that feedback, J-Mac, because I've wondered.
Crinkly papers are her favorite craft.
Yeah. And it is hard. Yeah, I love crinkly papers. It is hard when we bring out new products and you're looking at it and thinking, it looks awesome, but do I really know how to use it? Or are there things that, I'm going to use it 5 times and then I'm going to learn. Now, I didn't tear that edge, and that's because I let it go over the edge. So when it's all dry, I'll just cut that off. So it looks like it just faded off into that one as well. So I didn't worry about that edge. So that just starts a background. But see how nicely it just kind of blends in here. You don't see a straight edge because you tear it. Same thing with napkins. And if you do, I have one more. I think I do. If you take your napkin and you just, wow, that's a really pretty, just, tear a piece of what you want. And you can put parts and pieces everywhere or anywhere. So you can cover that whole little bit of that. Now napkin, if I don't want those, I picked it up a little bit before I got it wet so I could lay it straight. Otherwise, I would be.
Lucy's come in. Afternoon, Lucy.
Hey, Lucy, good to see you. Okay, and then let's go down here and just give a little bit.
Penny says it's like her torn around the edges.
Yeah, kind of like all of us at this age, right? Do a little bit down here.
Oh, Lucy says you can have more precise torn edges by using your ruler and wet paintbrush.
You can. More precise but still get that torn edge look. And a lot of times if I have the torn edge, I don't really want it to be precise. And I'm going to layer. This is obviously now the base of a tag that I'm going to layer on. But sometimes I'll start by doing the whole thing. And then I can on that. Who? I'm sorry.
Elisa.
Hi, Elisa. Oh, Elisa was here before.
Oh, was she?
Yeah, I saw a comment from her. That's why I said hi, Elisa.
Okay, I missed it.
I thought it was just me. Well, maybe she went out and came back again. Or maybe I saw the wrong. Hi, Lisa. Good morning. So what Lucy's talking about, and this is another way that you can tear, air quotes, those edges is by using a paintbrush and water. We can't do too much off the cuff today because everything is still up in arms in this room except this desk. So those of you who don't know, I'm moving all of the furniture around again, reorganizing.
Sandy has come in.
So,
Sandy's finally made it. Did you finally wake up, woman?
So you can either use a water brush, doesn't matter, or you can use just a paintbrush and water. But say I wanted to get this paisley out here, then you just kind of do the water around however far you want around it.
Uh-oh. I don't know if you're freezing or I'm freezing.
Uh-oh, did I freeze?
Yeah.
It looks like I'm still going.
Well, yeah, I came back, but
Oh.
I don't know if it was you or me.
Maybe it was you because my YouTube hasn't frozen. And then you can just really easily tear it where you did the water. So if you want to make sure that you get it torn where you want. If you're like, I want to get that whole paisley in there, and knowing me, I go tear it and I'm going to tear right through it, then just make a little water line around it and you can tear it exactly where you want. And then when you get that, if you say, okay, well, I don't want that, let me stick it in the glue. I don't want this here, so let me go ahead and get that off. Didn't need to saturate it with water, just a little bit'll do. You could even bring these in tighter here. You could bring this in tighter here. Just put a little bit of water and it comes right off like that. So that's an easy way. That's what Lucy was talking about. Super easy way. And it works with either a paintbrush and water or your water brush. Either. Say that again.
Toby, come in.
Hi, Toby. Okay, so that is drying. I'm liking that on the napkin. It's got a really nice finish. It's a very matte finish. I feel like I could stamp on it and do other things on it. Where sometimes you feel like there's like a glossy surface that is not going to take, other mediums or media on it. This feels very matte and it looks very matte. It just looks like the napkin all by itself stuck to the paper, which is actually kind of cool. I see absolutely no evidence of a medium on it at all, and that I really like. Okay, this one is all dry. Where we were seeing brush strokes, that is gone. Even the corners, the last thing that I got really wet, the brush strokes are gone. Okay, oh, that's cool. I like it. So, all right, my vote is thumbs up on the rice paper glue in the tub. The new rice paper glue in the tub. And I would call it rice and napkin glue. That's what I'm going to call it because that's what I'll use it for. Yeah, liking it. Okay, so now I need to, that just looks weird to me because I wouldn't have put it on white. I would have done some background stenciling, got some color in there, but I'll fix it up. I will fix it up. Look at that. Nice and matte. That's very cool. I am liking it. The edges are awesome. Even where I had got some out here on the paper, you cannot tell where I got the glue and where there wasn't any at all. It feels exactly the same. And I can't see the line. I can't see where I got it and where I didn't. That makes me happy because usually I can see a glue line and know that I went out to there. Okay, so let's put that one up there. So we're going to demonstrate a couple of products. And then before we do the sale, so the rice paper glue is the first one. And I like that.
Toby says you don't prime your bases. You just start right in with the glue and putting your pieces down.
Yep, absolutely. I put a little bit of glue. I put a little bit of glue on the base, a little bit of the rice paper glue on the base, just a little bit. So, okay, hang on. This is probably going to shake. So we're going to get all this glue off now. And then I laid my paper down and put it on top. Oh yeah, that whole metal thing is shaking. Not good. Trying not to rub hard.
Do you have a scraper?
Yeah, somewhere. It'll come off easily, but I don't want to. I want to do this because it comes when you do this on the Glassboard Studios mat, it just comes right up. But that's going to make that thing shake a whole lot. So maybe I'll just give it a little bit of water. It'll help it come up. Trying not to hurt your ears. That's what I'm trying not to do.
Margie says alcohol. Yeah.
You don't even need it with this. It comes up with a baby wipe. I just have to rub it. It's like rubbing glue off of your fingers. You know how it just rolls up? I love this mat. That it just rolls up off the mat like that. But you do this with your fingers to get that. Sorry about that light. I hate when that light blinds you. You do this to get the glue off your fingers and it just rolls up. It's the same thing on this mat. When I do that, it just rolls up. But that's what makes all the noises when I do that. So trying not to do that.
Jen said you could put some burgundy color in those white spaces on the tags and use that as a base for something else.
That would be pretty. Yeah, I'll probably pull out a stencil and do some inking on that. On both of those, on all of them, actually. But a lot of times I'll start with some ink and a stencil first, get a little bit of base background, and then do some napkin or rice paper on top of it, and then go from there. But it's okay. We wanted to see how it went directly on the paper without ink, because that could affect it, and then it wouldn't have been a true test of how it holds on the paper. So, okay, so the second thing we're going to try, I'm also very excited about because I have not tried it at all. I've had it. Candy has tried it a little bit because she got hers at retreat. But I did not open mine. And so excuse the reach here. I have not tried it at all. This is the Simon Hurley stamping foam. And I have 3 different sizes. They always come in a pack of 2. And this one is, I think it's 4 1/4 by 5. Is that right? 4 1/4 by 5 3/4. 4 1/4 by 5 3/4. They're 2 large blocks. And then this one has a circle cut out. You can see the circle. Both of them do. Think of all the cool things you could do with that. This circle is perfect for making stamps onto your paper or onto anything and getting a perfectly circular image without trying to cut out a template that you can then stamp and make sure it stays within that circle. You can do it right with that. And then with the outside, you can stamp perfectly circular frames and do other things inside of them. Or if you put down rice paper and you want to highlight something, you can stamp around it, things like that. The third set that I have is 3 by 4 1/4. And so that is like one of these cut in half. And so there's 4 in this set, 3 by 4 1/4. So we have a few of those for the sale. So we want to try them out. I have not even opened my bag. I took the label off, but I haven't even opened the bag. Okay. Have you guys all seen these? You love the crinkle. Crinkle, crinkle, crinkle. Crinkly paper. That's the best. Have you seen these stamping foams? Okay, so the idea, Simon says, is that you warm up the foam, you heat up the foam. I'm going to get it started because it's quiet. So I'm going to use the Ranger heat tool because this is a Ranger product. So I'm assuming that the Ranger heat tool should be hot enough to do it. Is that what you use, Candy, or did you use something else?
Yeah, I use that.
Okay, and I don't know exactly how long I'm supposed to heat it up, but I'm going to heat it up. Press this foam into anything with texture on it and create your own stamp.
Okay, Jen asked about Glassboard Studios. I put that link in there.
So don't order directly from them. You'll pay regular retail, but message me, Jen. I do have an account with them where I can get us get a good discount.
She gets like 15, 20%.
Yeah, I was getting.
You can get 10% on the website, but she gets you more.
We get 10 on the website, but we get 18 or 20.
Yeah, it's close.
Which is.
And they're magnetic mats too. They're magnetic glass mats.
Yeah. So they come with these super strong. Well, they don't come with. You have to buy these separately. Super strong magnets, and they hold everything down. And I don't know how long to. Let's just try it right there. And the mat comes in all different sizes. I got this big one because I wanted it to be my hole. So this is a 3D embossing folder, and I don't know which side or if I can do it on both sides. So I'm going to try one and then the other. So I'm going to put it on this side, and then I'm going to press it down while it was warm. Again, things are rattling on my desk. I don't know if I had it warm enough. Do you know how long you had to heat yours?
I don't remember.
Yeah. Did you? Maybe I could have touched it to see if it had. Oh, cool. I didn't press very hard over here, I can see, but okay, so there's my imprint. And I did it on this side, so I'm going to remember that I did it on that side. All right, so now.
They're about the same price as Tim Holtz. Actually, I think they're a little bit cheaper when you go size by size.
What?
These mats, the glass mat.
Oh, yeah. Oh, absolutely.
They clean easier than the Tim Holtz one that I had.
Clean a lot easier, yeah. They look a lot the same. They really do look a lot alike. But yeah, what I was saying before, what we found the first time we used them, we found this that we could just take a baby wipe and rub everything like that. I don't want to do it because then you hear everything rattle. And it just rolled up like glue rolling off your fingers. And that was very cool. I love the way it did that. Yeah, I feel like it's not very deep, or it's kind of deep over here, but not over here. So maybe I didn't press it down so well. So I'm gonna heat it again and redo it. So got this stamped image. I don't like it. I want to redo it. So all you do is heat it again, and that image is supposed to come out and come right back to the stamping block so that you can then use it again. And so the idea of this is, instead of buying a bunch of stamps of texture or it's not really not buying texture stamps. It's being able to get textures that you can't get in stamps. Maybe you have some cool wallpaper. Maybe you have a cool plate that has dimension on it, and you like that design. You could press this into it and get that design. There we go. So we heated it, and it turned right back to, popped right back up to full size. So, okay, I'm going to heat it a little bit more because I don't know how much I'm supposed to heat it. But I think I want it to be nice and flexible. Even if you stick your thumb in it, then you can keep heating it, and the thumbprint comes right back out. But you could do that. You could put your child's hand in it or your grandchild's hand in it, or your hand in it, and make an imprint, a stamp of the negative. Okay, so I'm going to get this ready again. And make sure I have this nice and hot. I may be heating it way longer than I need to. I just don't even know how long you're supposed to heat it. But let's see if this works. Okay, press it down. Make sure I press all sides all the way around. Sound like you're sanding.
I'm just wiping it off.
Okay, there we go. That's a pretty decent imprint. Okay, so I don't have these in stock in the store yet. I have a demo to play with, and then I have only one of each one, and we didn't intend to sell them, so I didn't look them up. But I'm going to use Simon Hurley inks. Again, I just opened this. I typically will only buy one or minimum, like this one, you have to buy them in a minimum of 3. I'll only buy the minimum so I can try them to see if we're going to like them. Is that side got a sticker on it or something? It's not coming open. Wow. All right, that is.
Mine opened right up, so I don't know what you.
I don't know what your problem is.
Yeah, what your problem is.
That side is like stuck over there. Oh, maybe, I don't know. Stick my fingernail down in it. Oh, it's like the plastic isn't cut all the way. Well, how can it not be? Literally, it's like the plastic is adhered together. That's really weird. Let's try this one. Okay, that one came right off. All right, so we'll try the purple one. So I haven't used these, but I'm going to just rub it across because it's a pretty big stamp, pretty big block. So easiest way to get lots of ink on it is just rub it right across. Okay. And then I'm going to stamp the image. I think my chat froze. I think my StreamYard chat froze. Either that or everybody's crafting. Nobody's chatting. Okay. Last thing I see is at 10:32. That's weird. Oh my gosh. Wow. Okay, duly impressed. Wow.
Margie said pure stamping is going out. Everything is now mixed media and grunge. Yeah. And Jen said, well, I can understand that. I don't like stamping by itself, too restrictive, but I do like using them or pieces of them as elements.
Yeah. I think all the same things that you can do with these with mixed media, you could do with just still stamping if you wanted to, Margie. But I know what you're saying. For the people, original stampers who made cards and scrapbooks and things, everything is evolving. Wow, I'm pretty impressed with that. Look how cool that is. That's a pretty clean stamp, especially for my first time. That's awesome.
She didn't bring these to retreat. Glennis, I had already bought one.
Yeah, I did not bring them to retreat. She bought one, so I bought an extra few because I wanted to try it, and then I bought an extra few that I thought if I like it, I'll bring it to the sale. But I did not put them out for sale at retreat. Those of you who wonder, when you come to retreat, you get the retreaters discount on anything in the shop, and so there was a lot of stuff for them to shop through, and that's why Glennis is like, wait, I didn't see those. Okay, my chat, I'm going to flip to private chat and come back to comments because it's not the last. Wow, my chat is frozen. It stopped at 10:32.
Oh, no.
My StreamYard itself isn't. It's fine. So, okay. Yeah. Wow.
She said it'd be good for reverse stamping. Yes.
Okay. Yes. Okay. So, wow. I really am impressed. I have to tell you, I really am. Here, no, I don't want to do that one. It's got glue all over it. Let's get another one. A fresh baby wipe. You're supposed to be able to wipe your ink right off of it. Ooh, look at that. That is some rich purple right there. I'm going to hold it up so it doesn't shake the table. Wow. Okay, I'm actually pretty impressed with how the ink is coming off. I'm just making sure. And now I'm going to spread all the ink that's on my baby wipe.
Jen says now she has to fight the need for one. They're awesome.
Oh my goodness. I took the ink off and the imprint is still there. So I could ink up another color and do that. But
it stays in there until you need it.
But yeah. So if you wanted to leave one for a while, you could just imprint it, leave it sit there. And I'm thinking I could probably I wonder if I heat it from the back, if that imprint will come out. So could I do a different imprint in the back? If I wanted to keep one there for a while.
Yes, you can. You can.
Okay. So I'm going to do this, and I'm going to do the other side of the embossing folder. So we get the positive and the negative. Let's see how quickly it comes out of here.
She used a 3D embossing folder, Jen, to stamp that too.
Yep.
Make the image.
I was going to grab a regular embossing folder, but I grabbed a couple.
They don't make it as deep. I mean, it doesn't get as good of an impression.
Okay. But is it deep enough to stamp?
Yeah, it is, but you get more of a negative look.
Okay. I got a couple other things though that I wanted to try. The more things I can do with a product, the more I'm inclined to buy it, because I really love this.
Glue sticks in it to make a moon.
Hmm?
She used glue sticks to make a moon.
Oh. Oh.
To make shapes in it.
Yeah. That's a cool idea. Oh, I'm still just doing this, and it's actually already come back out. Oh, there's a little bit right there. Let me heat that area.
You can burn that so I wouldn't get it too close.
Okay. All right.
I know that.
Thanks for telling me. I'll stay back here to get those two corners.
Well, and I was using a heat tool.
Oh, the industrial strength.
Well, mine's not as high dollar as yours.
So I'm going to go, I did this side. I'm going to do this side.
Yeah, Jen says she likes the dimensional image because a bit of random, because it makes it imperfect.
Yes. Yes. Now I'm seeing if I can do the whole block perfectly, but if I was actually using it on, this color might be good on this. We'll try that in a minute. Sorry about that. Okay. I don't even know. Does it cool immediately? So I didn't get very deep up here. I'm going to try that side again. This side might not get as deep because
practice. Yeah.
This is the first time I've ever done it, so I want you to see how it is from the very beginning.
And this makes your negative image on the other side.
Okay. Guaranteed. Simon did this a whole bunch of times before he ever got on recording and did a tutorial. No,
Penny, I haven't seen Charlie. They've since we got back, they just left and went out of town. So he's been
okay.
They took him to urgent care yesterday because he had a bug bite they had a reaction to or something. So it's better today though.
Oh, good.
Yeah, the Benadryl and they told him to get help. Yeah, it cools off quickly. It cools off real quick. I mean, so
if it's a big image, I'm trying to press it quickly. Maybe it would even help if I just had something flat.
Like like a rolling pin?
Yeah. If I had a book and I could just press the whole thing.
Yeah. Yeah, that would probably help. So if you're doing a big image like that. Yeah.
Quick all over the place and not missing those corners. Okay, that's pretty good. Let's try this. Do we want gears on that? No, let's do something else on that. But let's try this color. What else do we have here? Here's the other cool thing, and this is why I wanted to try the Simon Hurley inks, is that his ink colors match the lunar paste. We love our lunar paste. Oh, I'm gonna do some of that on here. So this is Bee Sting, which is the closest to red of lunar paste there is. And you could get just a little bit, or you can keep going over it and get a lot. When it's a big image like this, I would just roll the ink right over the top of it, because...
And you can spray it with water to get the water drop image. It helps the ink release better too.
Now, I don't really want
a full one like that.
I don't like these edges, so I'm going to have to do something to cover all those.
Spray it with water. Mist it with water.
Well, it's not going to take care of this straight line. All right, these are water-based, but they're not distressed like that kind of water reactive. Oh, that is not a mist. Good grief. Oh, I hate when sprayers go out. It's mist. Let me see if this one will mist. Both of these sprayers are going. Time for me to use the new one we got at Retreat. There we go. Okay, so it actually did help a little bit on that line. I could rub it a bit and get that line to.
Oh, buttons in it would be cool.
Buttons would be cool. Yeah, if I rub that, I could get this one. I got the line to smush a little bit. Okay, so it's a little bit start of a background. I need to go in there. I need some vintage photo or something dark, something.
Yeah, they want to try the non-traditional things with it.
A little more grungy. Okay, so we know it works with embossing folders.
Flowers, wrought iron fencing.
Ooh, that sounds cool. I hadn't thought about flowers. If I was doing flowers.
If I had a bee sting that looked that color, I'd go to urgent care.
Yeah, really. If I was doing flowers, I would probably either set the flowers on a piece of paper and set this down and then push a book on it flat. Because, I mean, flowers are, it depends on the flower, though. You may not get a very deep impression. Or even put it on a stamping platform. And then I wouldn't put the platform.
The problem is inking, because you're going to get a negative impression, and then you're only inking the outside of the flower.
Right. So if you get the negative impression and you're inking the outside, then you're going to need to go in a watercolor or something.
Yeah.
Inside. So if you just want the outside, a nice soft outside of the flower and not the whole inside, so you can watercolor, that's actually a pretty cool idea. Okay, so we got that red off. Okay, so what I want to try now, these are old Spellbinders texture plates. And they've got some cool textures on them, and I'm thinking that texture might...
Yeah, you could do that. You could do the negative impression with a 3D embossing folder, the negative impression on one side and the raised impression on the other one.
Yeah. Okay, let me get this out here. And then the other thing was this stencil that has script writing on it. I really want to try that.
Now, these are thick enough you can put two designs at the same time on the back and the front.
Yeah, they're a good inch. Oh, no, not quite. 3/4. More. They're a little more than 3/4 of an inch.
You can get two images and it doesn't.
Not quite an inch, yeah. I'm pretty sure that the only difficulty would be pressing on the one side. But if it's not hot, then it's not going to press it. Shouldn't press it out anyway. So, but that's, again, if I was doing that, I would definitely put something flat over it, like a book or a piece of hard plastic or something, and press it all at once, because that even pressure is going to be less likely to disturb your stamped image on top. Okay, so I'm going to try the texture plates first. I'm going to put it over both of these and see if I can get half of one and half of the other. Again, I don't really know.
I'm going to put slim designs on the narrow side.
Yeah, you could put borders. You could do borders on the sides. That's a good idea, actually. Okay, so this is going straight onto metal texture plates, which would be similar to the letterpress plates. I don't know what happened to my chat. I could refresh, but then it will knock me out for a few seconds. Oh, look at, I didn't press right there very well. That looks cool over here and over there. I didn't press right there very well.
Yeah.
Right there. Okay. So I'm going to try. I'm going to try it anyway. Well, I can see it. Oh. Huh. I didn't press right there very well either.
Talk about positive on the second block, press to the first block. Ooh, I don't know you'd be able to do that. You can do it with your embossing folders, but I don't know if you can do it from block to block.
What is that? Can't
Or you
see.
heat up one block and then put the...
Oh, the block to the other block to get from a negative to a positive. Well, if it's an embossing,
I don't know that you're going to be able to do that.
Side, but yeah, I don't know. I don't know that they're deep enough to make that imprint on the other block.
Yeah.
Is that what you're thinking?
Yeah, I don't.
It's surprised me. They're deep enough to make a nice stamp, but I don't know if it's deep enough to imprint on the other side. Okay. It's pretty big. Maybe I'll just use this embossing plate on top of it. I still think something flat, giving you full pressure over the whole thing, would be easier and would give better coverage. But I'm going to try this slippery when wet, which is a gold. I think that these flowers would be really pretty on here. Oh, it's kind of light compared to this. It needs a darker one. And I only ordered these few colors, but it does need something darker, something brown even. That's not enough to even see. Let's see. Okay. Oh, wow. That gave a really nice imprint. Okay, here's the funny part. There are a couple spots where I thought I didn't press really well because it didn't seem to be very deep, but it's actually a good print all the way around. The ink isn't as dark here. I didn't press as hard right there, but the print, the image itself is everywhere. That's pretty awesome. I am pretty impressed. I didn't think I'd like these all that well. I didn't think they'd be all that fantastic, but they are pretty cool. And then a lighter version of the same thing. All right, so let's get this off. I want to try this mold. Have you tried it over stencils? I wondered about pressing it onto stencils.
No, I haven't done stencils.
But I don't know. There's nothing standing up on the stencil, so I don't know if it will.
Well, it'll give you that negative image.
Okay, so the edge.
Yeah. It'll ink everything else and leave the inside white.
Okay.
Instead of the other way around when you stencil.
Okay. Which do when you want to, if you want a watercolor or alcohol ink marker or watercolor, it doesn't matter. You could do that. All right, I'm just kind of checking how the ink is coming off, and it's actually coming off quite well. I'm pretty impressed with that.
When the distress things come off, though.
The distress inks, I think, will come off just as easy.
They do. I did it.
Okay.
Side and the distress came off.
Okay. The archival, maybe not so much.
No, it'll stain it.
So,
Papered roosters come in.
hey, Wendy. Good to see you. So I wouldn't use archival unless you don't care if it's stained, because archival will stain it. But any ink that's water-based is going to come off easily. So let's get this out again and heated. I could grab the other one, but while we're heating this one, it's just bringing that design out anyway, so it's going to be the same amount of time. Get it hot enough, and we'll put it on this mold. Now, that's a negative of the mold, but that could look good.
The molds and background stamps I found work the best for me. Because most of what I'm doing is a reverse image. So
Right. Okay. Okay, so I'm going to bring this mold. Let's see. I'll just do it that way. I love good script in the background, so this is actually going to be, it's going to color around it and leave where the script is white. That might actually be cool. I hadn't thought about that. It'll be the negative of it because I'm doing it on the bumpy side. And I really want to try that Clear Skies that wasn't opening. Well, the others opened super easily. I have, oh, no, it was the Tropical Tango.
Oh,
I don't know.
You get the positive stencil on the image with the stencil. Yeah. You said it backwards.
Okay, there's the script. Okay, Tropical Tango opened nicely. What's cool with these is if you do an image, a background, like I've got backgrounds that are like just flower patterns or things like that. And then you take some of and you do it with one of the Simon Hurleys, then you take the matching lunar paste and do the flower in lunar paste and a flower here and there. You can just highlight it with that metallic shine because all the lunar pastes are metallic. And it will match perfectly, the lunar paste and the ink. And that's the only reason I kind of want to get some of his ink pads because they match the lunar paste. So really good for backgrounds, like the colors that I might use in backgrounds or to accent. Okay, I don't even know how long I'm supposed to leave that down, but oops, I felt it move under my hand and it's upside down. It did move under my hand, but so the script itself is what stands up. So the script goes in. The script itself is indented, so it's the negative image around it that is getting colored. It's a cool background. I don't see any script, but that's because it's not the script itself that's highlighted. It's just the form around the script. But it actually is kind of a cool background, especially if you did enough other stuff on it that it's kind of muddled up. I'm going to set that aside.
Or you can put the mold on top of it and have that edge it.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Yeah, that's a cool idea. I'm going to try the other side of the mold just for fun.
Yeah, I have doily on one side and a flower on the other.
Want to put you on as well so they can see what you're doing. We're trying different things out here.
Oh, I was doing a die.
Oh, did it work? I grabbed a couple dies too.
It depends on what you're looking for.
So the die, I think.
These work great because it's more of a background stamp.
Uh-huh. And you got enough imprint from a doily flat?
Yeah.
Flat. Okay, good. That's good to know.
I just did it on the circular one.
Uh-huh. Little one?
Yeah. See?
Oh, yeah. Well, that worked really nicely, actually. Okay, so I'm going to... Ready? I'm
using 3D embossing butterfly.
Oh, yeah, that's cool. I'm using the other side of the mold. I'm using the side of the mold that you put the paste on.
I got it. The doilies on that side and the flowers on the other side.
Cool. Oh, I can see the flower now, yeah.
That's the doily right there.
I should have grabbed something to do this flat because I'm not sure if I pushed everywhere. Okay. All right. So now the stamp that we have is actually that of the... I just about used it. Oh, no. Here we go. Is that of the script. Let's see if I can force this open. This is just really weird. I don't know why that's... It's like it's melted together. I'm going to force it. Probably break it, but let me put something in it. It's really, really strange that won't open. It's like the plastic of the case is fused together, but doesn't the case come together last? Or maybe it, I don't know. Maybe it doesn't. Maybe it comes together at the same time around the center. I'm trying to let you watch, but also get it close enough to me that I can work with it. Okay, here we go. Yeah, it's like it wasn't cut. Weird. All the way through. All right, that's just too weird. What the what?
What the what?
Wow. Oh, it was like it was glued right there. You can see the glue. I can see the glue. Yeah. All righty. Well, I wanted to try clear skies. Okay. Let's do the same script, the positive image of the same script with clear skies. Doesn't look like I pressed very well over there. And if you just leave it sit here, for the stamp won't go out, right?
No, here's the one I stamped it. See, that's the one I made at the retreat. It's still in there.
Oh, wow. Okay. It's still there from retreat. That's awesome.
Yep.
I don't know what happened to my comments. I can't see any of your comments, guys. I'm so sorry.
Well, StreamYard is froze.
Yeah, my StreamYard comments are frozen. My StreamYard video is fine, but my StreamYard comments are frozen.
And I think because it's feeding off each other, so one of them's froze, and it's just
that's much lighter.
Yeah, I think your YouTube is froze, so it's not feeding StreamYard either.
Well, is your YouTube frozen? Because
no, mine's not.
My YouTube is playing and is
it's playing. I got chat too, so
okay. Oh, I don't have chat up on YouTube. Okay, so there's the positive and there's the negative. I do like the positive. It's a fairly light color, so. But if I get close enough,
oh, here, let me put you on hold.
No, it's okay because there's close up there. You can see that script. It's nonsensical script, but it's still that'd be a great background with that script.
Yeah.
So that worked really nicely. All right. So the other thing that let's see, I tried that. That worked. The texture plates worked. The embossing folder worked.
It's actually red, Toby. That's the bee sting from Simon Hurley.
Yes.
It's actually red. It's not peachy. It looks peachy orange on
camera, but it's not.
It's red.
These Simon Hurley inks match the lunar paste. So this is Bee Sting, matches Bee Sting lunar paste. So before we're just about ready to pull these things out for the sale. If you have an outstanding invoice and you want to go in really quickly right now and clear that invoice, then you would be eligible to order at the sale if you choose. If you do not, then you'll need to hold off on this sale. I'm going to leave those together. I'm going to try the other side. I think before we start the sale, I will do a quick refresh on StreamYard and see if I can get it to reset. It'll only take about 5 seconds.
Okay.
But I'm going to try to get these fleur-de-lis and maybe the heart and the circles. So these are dies, and these are layering dies. So there's 4 or 5 circles, different sizes, and hearts the same. They're inside each other. I'm not going to pull them out. I'm just going to let them be inside each other and see what kind of cool design. Okay. And see if we can get these fleur-de-lis to look cool. So I'm going to have to go watch it or look up at Ranger and see if they have how long you should heat it or what temperature it should heat to or something, because I have no idea. But let's press it on the fleur-de-lis and the circles and hearts. Not big enough to get the turtles up there. Oh my goodness, look at that. Wow. Okay. I thought that maybe I would just get this one line, the one cutting line. Look at that. Got the outside, the inside, and the cutting line. That's cool. And I didn't press as hard on one side of the heart as the other. Wow. Okay. Oh, I'm excited to try that. Let's try that over here. All right, let's ink it up. And you could not ink the back evenly to give it a more distressed look. You could leave the back, quite uneven here and there, little odds and ends. I just kind of went over the whole thing. But if I were doing it for real, I probably wouldn't ink it evenly because I'd like the more distressed, aged look. So let's see how this works. And then I'm going to hit refresh. It'll take about 5 seconds. I'll be gone for about 5 seconds and pop back in. But I really would like to be able to see the chat. Ah, that is so cool. Check that out. I like the purple just because it's dark enough for you to see well. That turned out really cool. Okay, I'm sold. I like these. I like the idea of the circle being able to put, so I could do this fleur-de-lis right in the middle of the circle, and then I could stamp that circle on something and have a perfect circle with a fleur-de-lis in it, and not having to try to mask off or create a template or something like that. I'm going to stamp it again and see what kind of ghost print I get. I don't know. This is the first time I've ever used these inks too. I just opened them up. I had to buy a minimum of 3, so Candy has one, I have one, and there is one more, but I don't have the prices. I didn't look it up at all. Wow, that's pretty dark for a ghost stamp. So I'm liking that a lot. Let's see, even 3. This might be what I was expecting for a ghost stamp on the 3rd go around. Yep. Wow, a little bit lighter at the other side. I'd cut these pieces out and use them as tag bases. Or cut out the heart or the circle or something. That's kind of cool, leaving the, there we go, leaving the circles and the shapes, any of the nesting shapes, leaving them together. That's a very different image than just using one and not cutting it. I like it. Didn't that turn out cool?
Mm-hmm.
I really like that. What I liked is I got the outside, the inside, and the cutting line. I didn't expect that. I expected only to get the cutting line. So that's cool. I'm pretty impressed. I'm sold. I'm gonna be using that.
Okay, and here's the moon image that Dawn Marie did.
Oh, sweet. Yeah. Oh, wow.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Uh-oh, we lost her.
You knocked me out, so I decided to take that opportunity to just do that refresh. So
I don't know if I did that or not. I didn't even click anything, I don't think.
Oh, I don't know. I wasn't even on the computer, but it doesn't matter. So yeah, that doesn't take very long to refresh. And now I can see your comments. Yay. Personally, I wouldn't mind if you need to pause. Thank you, Jen. Yeah, if I'm just refreshing, not restarting, just refreshing the page to try to get a better connection, then it usually is only a few seconds. So, okay. Thank you, Margie. Let's see here. My heat tool is not a hair dryer. This is the Timmy tool. This is the Ranger Heat It. I have gone a long time without getting this. I only got it, I don't know, 6 months ago. Candy knocked herself out. Oh, you did a refresh too.
Yeah, mine didn't unfreeze in StreamYard.
Oh, wow. So I have 3 heat tools.
Oh, there it goes.
I've used a blow dryer. I don't like using it on camera because it's noisy. This one is super soft, so I didn't have to mute or anything when I used it. I can still continue to talk to you. But okay, thank you, Margie. It still gets a little hot sometimes. And then I have an industrial strength, from Harbor Freight that is really hot. And I can use that to emboss in like 3 seconds. So I like that for some things. But I decided to get this before putting it in the shop. I decided to get it and try it to see if I liked it. If it was, I don't know. A lot of the tools, I'm like, okay, is that a big deal? Is it really that much better? Or is it just one more thing to buy? And so I really try to use them and distinguish that before I put them in the shop, so that you're not just going, oh, I guess I need to have that, if it's really not that big a deal. But I love it. I really do love it. I do see a big difference in that. Now I've got ink all over me. Look at that. Way to go, Marianne. Yeah, it's so soft. Quiet. It's so quiet that you don't hear it. And I don't have to mute, like I said, but it also has really good coverage. The other thing I like is how small it is. It is teeny tiny. I thought it was pretty big, but that's literally like the size of my hand. And so it is so much easier to use just wherever you want it. And still I could do this whole big area with it. So yeah. I can special order. I can order where I order from them like 5 or 6 times a month. So I always have an order in preparation.
I'm like Margie, I have both. I use both.
Yeah.
For embossing,
for embossing, I don't use, this is not meant for embossing.
No.
It's not hot enough, strong enough. So
you don't do it, it takes a long time.
Right. So you do need to choose your tool depending for what you're doing, definitely. So, but I place an order with them 5 or 6 times a month. So as soon as my order goes in, I open up another one and I have another one started. So there's always one in process. I'm always ready to hit, send. If there's something that you want like that, then let me know, and I can always tell you what the price is. And but I don't know, should I put these in the shop? Should I get a few of them and put them in the shop? The retail is $29.99, so $30 retail. So Happy Paper People price, we do that for $26.50. So, if anybody, I have an order ready to go in the next couple of days, probably because Monday's a holiday. I'll probably wait till Monday night to send it because it won't matter to them. And that will give me time to think of more things that I think we need.
When is the shop opening, Elisa asked?
The shop is open. It's on the website shop is what I'm talking about. However, it is being fully stocked right now. Allison's been working on it behind the scenes. You guys haven't met Allison, and she's been doing a fantastic job. And there's a lot of stuff. There's hundreds of things in there, and she's now at the final stage of them. And then I just have to go in and put in the prices, which I've started doing. In fact, the reminiscence books are already open on the website, 2, 5, and 6. If you haven't seen those, I'll show those today. And book 2 is officially sold out at Elizabeth Craft. I tried to order some more for us, book 2, so I made sure we didn't sell out too quickly, and they are completely sold out. So they always sell out of these books. So I still have some 2s, and I have book 5 and I have book 6 that just was released 2 weeks ago. All right, I'm going to move these things. That was fun. I like the demos too because it forces me to stop long enough to sit down and try these things out. Because sometimes I look at them and I just don't stop long enough to play with them. So, but I really like doing it with you guys so that you can see exactly how they work the first time I try them too. Not like, I've been using it, so when I show you, of course it works perfectly, but you don't know what it really does the first time you pull it out. I like doing it with you the first time. Okay. So if you like doing that, then what we'll probably do on these Saturday sales, whenever we'll craft first and then we'll have sales second. And whenever we have new products that we haven't used before, that's what I will craft with beforehand, is trying out, experimenting, demoing those products. And so you can say, well, what if you did this or what if you did that? And we'll try it out and see what it does. And I may bring some new things too that I ordered, just like these Simon Hurley inks, just to try them out to see if there's something that we want to have in the shop. So right now, do not have the Simon Hurley inks. So I started to tell you about the shop. Elisa asked, as soon as all those products are live, active on the website, then I'm going to email out a nice big coupon for Happy Paper People that for an additional discount on top of the HPP discount that's already in there. So if you have not gone to the website and put in your email to subscribe to the email list, those of you who have, you notice you're not getting tons of emails. We'll get on top of it, and you'll get some here or there. And the emails will be like with the new products or things that, to be aware of, or discount codes and things like that. But I am not going to do 3, 4, 5 emails a week or, every day. So it's not that kind of thing. I want the email to have something of value to you. So whether it's a new product, information that I think you need to have, stuff like that. So go to, and you can wait till we're done here, but go to hppcreate.com and make sure that you have an account. Make sure on the account it has your phone number, your email address, your physical address, your mailing or shipping address, and obviously your name, because with those 4 things, then it shows a complete account. And sometimes I've noticed some accounts get left out if I'm pulling lists because they're not complete. And then there will be a place for you to opt in with your email address to subscribe to receive those emails. There's also a place for you to opt in with your phone number to receive texts. And you might go ahead and do that too, because we will do some flash sales, coupons that go out by text, things like that. So I want to show you a brand new, we'll do this as the first product.
Glennis had to go help hubby. So
okay. This is a brand new product from We Are Memory Keepers. It comes packaged like this. Well, she's going to love the yellow one. It comes packaged like this. I took one out to try it out. I wanted to try it out before I told you about it. And then I thought, well, why not try it out with you? So this is called the We Are Memory Keepers Sticker Folio. Okay. And it is a folio. It's really super, super thick plastic. It's flexible, but it's not bendable. So it's got a flex, but not a bend. It has a nice pocket on the inside, and it has an attached pocket here with a tool in it. And so if you don't have a Xyron machine or a sticker making machine, and you get tired of putting glue on little tiny things for stickers and then when you push them down, you get glue everywhere. Or if you like to put down a whole sheet of it, a large size, and you're tired of the glue making little bumps underneath or, whatever it is, this is We Are Memory Keeper's solution to that. And so it comes with these micro dot pages. And the micro dots are glue dots. They're inside there. Let's see. You should be able to see micro dots. Yeah. Just like maybe a tape runner that runs on micro dots. So it's tape adhesive. It comes with 3 sheets, and then this folio is meant to last forever, and it will. It is really sturdy. But it only comes with 3 sheets, and then you get refill packs to go in it. So you bring it over here. So if it's a brand new one, I put that in and I thought, I'm going to stop and do it with you guys. You bring it over here and you set it on top of here, and you set it with it has instructions on it, but the micro dot should be on the bottom. Okay, so that's on the bottom. Now, the way I am going to remember this, the micro dot on the bottom, but you can see there's kind of a border here and a border here. The wide border goes on the left. And so you just set it in this thing like you're putting it in a 3-ring binder, and you press this down. It snaps into place right over the top of it, as if you were putting it into a 3-ring binder, just like that. Okay. And then now I'm going to take that one out and go back to the one I had in there. Okay. And then you lift up. See, I did it on the wrong side first, and it didn't work quite so well. And then you lift up the top page, and you can see all the micro dots here. And you put your image. I've set this down, and then I went, I'll wait and do it with you guys. I punched out, Candy's back. I punched out some butterflies. That was a paper that actually has velvet on the paper. And so I punched out some of the little butterflies and thought, well, this butterfly is a real pain. It's the first thing I thought of when I thought of this. It's a real pain to glue to lay down. I take it and I am trying to dab glue everywhere so that all the parts and pieces are stuck down. Here's a piece of gel printed paper that I did, a little metallic gold in there. And so you lift up the top piece and you set your butterfly down or whatever it is. And then you press it down. Okay, then you take the little tool that comes over here, and this is the tool. Has a little silicone wrapper, and this is the burnisher. It's nice and flat. It is not sharp, and you rub that over top of it, which burnishes it down to that adhesive. I probably don't have to do it that much. I don't know how long to do it. And then you lift it up. Maybe. And then you take the other end, which is nice, sharp, flat tweezers, and you get under the edge. This is really thin paper that this is on. When you lift that up, you've now turned that into a sticker. And you can see where I have lifted 2 butterflies. You can see exactly where it's lifted the micro dots up. They're teeny tiny dots. There's not a lot of space in between them. So you can see where I've lifted the micro dots up and made a sticker. So I didn't prepare anything to put this on. So I'll just add it to my notebook. I guess you could use this to burnish it. I'll just press it with my fingers and see. That's all it took. I didn't even have to press it very hard. I'm looking to see if I just want to make sure that it actually is down good. I don't want it to be kind of flappy. It's not at all. So that's pretty cool. So this one, you could make a whole sheet of them if you wanted to and put them in there and just leave them. I did this one the other day and put it in here and just left it. So now I could come back and get underneath it and pick that one up and use that one. But maybe this is the one punch that I really don't like to have to put glue on, but I love the punch. I love the butterflies. So I could do a whole sheet of them or half a sheet or whatever and just leave them here. And then every time I wanted one, come back and pick it up. So this lifting up and down does not affect those micro dots at all. I'd be careful about putting your hand all over them. You might pick up, the adhesive that way, but it protects it completely. So I just left it in here because it's got that and it's ready, totally ready to go. Now, if you do big things, maybe I do like a great big letter that I want to turn into a sticker and then put that letter on something. I've got a lot of space around that. I could come back with butterflies or flowers or face. Sorry, Margie. And or anything else. I could come back with anything else and I could stick it in around. You can tell exactly where the micro dots have been used and where they're not. So I could stick something around or inside that letter. If I did a big O, I got the whole spot, the whole center of that around it. If I did a K, I'm going to have inside the top, inside the bottom, and just put other stuff around it to pick up the rest of those micro dots. So you don't have to waste the whole thing. But one of the other things that I really loved is when I want to lay down a larger piece of thin paper. And, no matter how careful you are, unless you're like spreading collage gel or something with a brush, you often get those little tiny beads or lines of glue and you spread it, it's all down, you press it down. But if you go feel it, you can feel those little lines of glue underneath it. And I don't like that. And depending, especially if it's metallic, you ever put metallic? I should have grabbed some metallic paper. You put metallic paper down. I don't care how careful you are with the blue glue. You can see it's like wearing metallic on my body. You will see every tiny little bump, on my body with metallic. That's just the way metallic works. It emphasizes all of that. So glue underneath it, you can see it. So if I put the metallic down here, just turn it into a sticker. So it's a pretty cool little folio. I really like that.
Once your pages are all used, you can use the paper as a non-stick sort of backing to create.
Yes, exactly.
All right, you gotta show them the three
so
colors.
Yep, there are 4 colors. This one is teal. So what order do you have them in? Do you care?
Teal, yellow, lilac, and red.
You can use that or not use that if you want. Okay, so A is teal. Teal, yellow. This is the yellow. has a nice print on it. B will be yellow. Lilac, I think the lilac is very pretty. Also has a very nice print on it. And red. It's not dark red. It's probably, I'm going to see what shows up on his YouTube, or shows up as on YouTube. It looks kind of orange on YouTube. It's a very light red. It's probably more peachy red than, it's not pink red. It's more peachy red, but it is, yeah.
1850, ladies.
They call it red. Oh, did you put in the, oh, okay, we'll do those next, separate. The refill packs. Yeah.
I'm trying to get my StreamYard to, okay. I put it in StreamYard so it would update my,
okay.
it's not updating my chat in StreamYard.
YouTube, oh.
It's in, ladies.
Okay.
And there's only 4 teal, 2 yellows, 3 lilacs, and 3 reds.
2, yeah, 4, 2, 3, 3. So your StreamYard still isn't, even though you went out and refreshed? Wow.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's not putting the comments in.
Okay. Well, I don't see any comments on this one, and mine
Kathy
is,
Lake will take a lilac.
Mine is current. Thank you, Kathy. Actually, I'm not going to write this down because you'll have it that. Okay, so
Bond will take a C. Lilac.
I'm sorry, say that again.
Bond will take a C.
Hi, Bond. Didn't see you come in. Lilacs.
Wendy will take B.
There's only one lilac left. Who on B?
Wendy.
Wendy.
And Jen and J Mac will take teal.
Teal. Okay. So there's one lilac, one yellow, 3 red, and 2 teal.
Yep.
So when you get the refill pack, of course, it's a lot less expensive, and you get 10 sheets, not just the 3 that it came with. So I ordered refill packs right away. So we'll go ahead and, I don't know what kind of delay we have. Mine seems to be, wow. All right. My StreamYard is frozen again.
StreamYard's freezing. So
that is really bad. Okay. I'm
Okay.
going to,
Margaret Dot, the 10 packs, $13.50, ladies. That's in.
I'll be right back, Candy.
Okay.
Get my earpiece, and then I can see YouTube at the same time and not get reverb. That's crazy. Wow. Thank you. Yeah. Okay. So
for the refills, we got Wendy.
Okay.
J Mac.
Okay.
Jen. And
Okay.
Kathy Lake.
Thank you, ladies. Yeah, I don't know, DM. Possible. Let me pull this up. Give me 1 second here. Okay. That helps a lot, Jen, the screenshot.
And Bond will take a refill.
All righty. Thank you, Bon. Okay, so let me get that turned.
Yeah, StreamYard's having issues today.
Yeah, that's crazy. Okay, so at least YouTube is working. That's nuts. Okay, so I think this is going to be fun to work with. I will use now, being able to do this and turn them into a sticker than I did previously.
You're robotic. Is that me? Nope, you froze.
Oh, whoop, there we go.
There you go. You're back.
That was. You know what? I'm gonna give me 5 seconds. I'm gonna refresh again and see if it'll.
Okay.
I don't know.
All right, ladies. Yeah, I was gonna say she went robotic on me. Oh, no refill for you, Jen? Oh, I'm sorry. I don't know why I said. All right, I'll take you off, Jen. I'm sorry. No, I got Vaughn. Now our devices won't connect. Sorry. I forgot I didn't have my camera on, so you were seeing nothing. Blue screen of death.
Babies. We've seen hers before, and we love hers.
And Jen didn't want the refill. I'm sorry.
Okay.
Not Jen.
Oh, got it. Okay.
I said both, and it was just.
And you got Vaughn, right?
Yeah, I got Vaughn.
Yeah, I heard you say Vaughn. Okay. And Candy, don't let me forget to give you the rest of Vaughn's order that to be added to this.
Okay.
These invoices today. Okay. And please remind me about the surprise at the very end if I forget. Okay, so this is called Wildflower. Or even seeing it. Really, really pretty.
Oh, you're breaking up bad. Bad. You just went blurry too. And froze. Okay. Maybe we're not going to have a sale today, ladies. It's cold in Utah, yeah. Something's going on. So.
Are we back?
Yeah.
Okay. Let's see how long it lasts. Did a quick reconfigure too while I was out there. So, let's see.
Good way to save money if we don't have a sale today.
Yeah. Well, it doesn't help me. I already bought all the stuff. Okay. Quick flip through of Wildflower. Look at the back. If you don't want all the flowers, the black backs are really nice, grungy neutrals. Loving that. In the same color palette as the Wildflowers, which is also great because there's 3 of each one, which is nice because you might want the back and the front. So the back will be a nice backdrop to go along with the front. I don't like it when the back is completely different color palette. Can't use them together. Of course, hopefully nobody does that anymore. So that's really pretty. 12-inch Wildflower. The 6-inch is the same, just a smaller version. Okay, that light's bugging me.
Oh, we're going to say the price. The 12x12 is 18. The 6x6 is 8.
So yeah, the retail is 20. So the HPP price for the live sale is 18. And we're not giving you the retail price on everything. Just know that there's a retail. When I give them to Candy, I give her a retail price, and then I give her a website. What I'm putting it on website at, and then the live price. So there is a discount for ordering it at the live. You can get things from the website as well once they're all live, of course. But for taking the time to come spend a live with us, there's an additional discount for you.
You're froze again. You froze. Can you hear me? Yep. Oh.
I can hear you.
Okay. You're back.
That was really weird. Yeah.
Okay, you ready?
Okay, I'm ready. Yep.
For A, we have Robin.
Thank you, Robin.
J-Mac.
Thank you, J-Mac.
Elisa.
Thank you, Elisa.
Jen.
Thank you, Jen.
Lucy.
Thank you, Lucy.
And Wendy.
Thank you, Wendy.
So there's 3 of those left. B, we have Robin.
Thank you, Robin.
J-Mac.
Thank you, J-Mac.
Elisa.
Thank you, Elisa.
DME.
Thank you, DME. Okay. And then the other one from Sarah today, Sarah Davies, is called Vintage Lace. I really like this one too. I only ordered these 2 because I thought they were the prettiest. Sometimes there's more than 1 or 2 out, but I don't always get them all. I really try to be specific on what I think everyone or the majority will like. I don't want us all to go broke. Only me. Okay. This one is Vintage Lace. Gorgeous colors.
Marty says flowers and lace. Where the heck are the butterflies?
I know. Check this out, though.
This one's gorgeous.
I'd say purple, but it's like such soft vintage lavenders, purples. I love this page. Grungy purple. Who would know? Grungy purple. Love it.
This one's just one-sided, too.
Yeah. So I don't have to decide. Love it. Look at all the background stuff on there. There's so much background. Just look. There's a butterfly. There's the butterfly. Really awesome backgrounds. Gorgeous flowers on these. The colors on this one are incredible. Oh, look at that. So you'll notice that on each one, there's kind of a primary one. Look at those purple roses. Oh, I'm in love with those. They're like purple and gray and I don't know, all kinds of little colors in there. And then the next one is kind of a backgroundy that goes with that one. I always forget those flowers are called, but I love them. Gorgeous, gorgeous paper.
All right, that's in, ladies.
And the last background there. So pretty. That is Vintage Lace. 16 designs. 3 of each one. 180 GSM. They're both 180 GSM. They're both... yeah, this one, they did not have a 6x6. Only the 12.
Okay, Robin, will take one.
Thank you, Robin.
J-Mac will take one.
Thank you, J-Mac.
And Jen will take one.
Thank you, Jen.
6 available.
Okay. Okay, so I've got some brand new Craft Consortium.
You gonna do the stamp stuff first? Get that out of the way.
Yeah, let's do that.
Demonstrated that.
Yeah. Yes, let's do that. Let's do that because that's right here. Let's center that, and I didn't bring this size out, so we'll put mine here. So this is the A is the 4 1/4 by 5 3/4. B is the circle cut, and C is the 3 by 4 1/4. So it's like this one cut in half. So there's 4 of those. So there's 2 layers in each one. So 4, there's 4 in this, 2 circles and 2 backgrounds, and then 2 large pieces in this.
Okay. All right. A is 720, B is 720, and C is 630.
And I don't know why it's any different in price. Don't ask me. I don't know. I looked at it 3 times thinking, what in the world? It seems to me the same amount, except maybe it's costs them more for the mold that makes them larger than smaller. I don't know.
She only has a few of these available right now, ladies. So
Yes, I can get more, but I only have a few. So if you want to grab them now.
J Mac wants one of each, so you're sold out of A.
Okay. Thank you, J Mac. Okay. And then there's.
And Jen wants. She'll take one of B and one of C. So you're sold out of B and you got one C left.
And. Oh, okay. So there's one C left. Thank you, Jen.
You want her to order you a big one, Jen?
Yeah, I have another order ready to go, so I can add anything. Anybody want the last set of 4 of the 3 by 4 1/4? Okay. All right. Let's put that one.
J Mac said she'd take the last one, so she'll take 2 of C.
1 on each, 2 of. Thank you, J Mac. Okay. She's going to make some stamps and not have to take them out right away. She's going to have to do that. I think that's kind of smart. Okay. Let's do the molds. Now I think I might have gotten them out of order. Okay. So the other day, last Monday, we were doing the molds. And I did not pull out, we had the Stamperia molds. I didn't pull out any of these smaller molds that we've had. And so I pulled them out. Now, this is just all that's left. There's not a whole lot of them. But here's a clock. If you like steampunk, the clock it's a pocket watch, actually. There's the top of the pocket watch and the hands. I like that the hands are separate because I can use them on other things as well. These are silicone, so you can pour resin in these. You can put anything. I use the Stamperia paste or clay in them all the time, mostly the clay, but you can pour resin because they are silicone. So that one is A. The windows, this is the window and the shutters. The shutters are separate from the window to put on the side of it. That is B. And C is the mushroom. If you saw Sandy's post, Sandy was doing the mushrooms, and she took the picture up close so you could really see them, and they looked really large. But this is the mushroom Sandy was using. So there's not a whole lot of each, but Candy has the count.
Hey, Jen said she, or you go ahead and order that big block. Okay. No, but never mind.
Just let me
know. Which is it, Jen?
Hey, really? Just message me, Jen.
Yeah.
Let's see. I'm gonna see if I can.
She's got 7 clocks, 5 windows, 4 mushrooms, and 3 gears.
We'll not do that one.
That's it, ladies.
Was the gear supposed to be here too? I'm sorry.
Yeah, gears. D.
Okay, gears and cogs. That is D. That's the gears and cogs, which is also cool for steampunk. I'm sorry, I forgot that they were all 4 going together. Yeah, and I said clock. It's really a pocket watch. If it makes any difference, you could use it as a clock without putting the top piece, the pocket watch piece on it. So, yeah, actually get both.
Okay. D is sold out.
Okay. One in my face.
Jen will take one of each.
You got it. Thank you, Jen. Got it. Thank you, Jen.
Okay. J Mac will take an A.
Thank you, J Mac.
Bon will take a B.
Thank you, Bon.
C is DME and J Mac with Jen. So got one C left.
Is DM and
D is Jen, Glennis, and Bon.
And D is Jen, Glennis, and Bon. Thank you, Glennis and Bon. And Jen. Okay, that one is the... Let's see. So D is sold out, right?
Yes.
Here.
You've got...
How many mushrooms were there?
4. You got 1 mushroom left.
So there's 1 mushroom left. And
3 B's left.
Was there 5 windows?
Yep.
Okay. So there's 3 of those left. And pocket watch, there's still several of those.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. And then the last 2 are just an A and a B. And this is, was the gear first?
No, the gear the first. I'm sorry. Yeah.
Okay. All right. This is a little bit larger gears and cogs. Awesome for steampunk. And I think this is the only one. Is that correct?
Yes.
So if you want that one, be fast on the fingers.
Oh, no, the gears were 3. There's only 1 bird cage.
Oh, okay. The gears, there's 3. The bird cage, there's only 1.
Yeah, bird cages.
Bird cages. There's 3 bird cages, different sizes.
All right, that's it, ladies.
Glennis, did you see the yellow sticky folio?
J Mac will take the B. Sold out.
Thank you, J Mac.
Take an A.
Bird cage. Thank you, Bon. You said Bon, right?
Yep.
Okay. And Glennis on an A. Do you see that? Or is that?
Oh, yeah, Glennis on A. I'm sorry. I forgot to say it.
Glennis, I see that. Okay, so that is the gear.
I wrote it down. I forgot to say it.
Nice. Thank you, J Mac. Thank you, Glennis, and thank you, Bon. So there was 3 of those. So that one is sold out now, right? Or was there 5 of those? I can't remember.
Well, there's 3.
3 of A's or 3 of A's. So that's
1 left. No, there's only got 2.
Glennis, J Mac, and Bon.
Bon, J Mac wanted a B, not an A.
I'm sorry. Sorry, J Mac. She got the B.
I was like, you're confusing me here. What did
no, I'm sorry. I had her on both. You paid
she just wanted to be on this one.
Okay, that's okay. I had it written down on both. Sorry, J Mac. Okay, so then let's do a quick giveaway. I only had 1 of the heart left, different sizes of hearts, and so let's do that as a giveaway.
Jen says she'd take the A.
Thank you, Jen. Making my life easier. Okay, so if you will type in chat, hashtag HPPGift1. Hashtag HPPGift1. And let me get the giveaway up here. And there we go. All right, so we are today hashtag HPPGift1. It is now collecting comments. All right, so let's try this and giveaway and share. And I can't see. Let's see. Okay, I can see on YouTube. Everybody's getting it in there. Okay, hashtag HPP gift one. It does not have to be in all caps as long as it is exact. Hashtag HPP gift one.
Okay, Linda fixed hers. Okay.
Okay, we ready? Oh, Linda. Let's see what Linda. Oh, Linda got the fifth one. She got it. Okay. Is Heather's HPP? Oh, Heather left out the I.
Oh.
Thanks for keeping up on each other and catching those things.
She fixed it.
Yep, she did, to make sure everybody gets in. I love that about you guys. You want everybody to get in. Okay, ready? Here we go. Let's do the giveaway. Maybe click. There we go. Well, I got a pretty decent delay on YouTube now. I can see. I'm not going to say anything. Not going to say anything that shows up on YouTube. All right, I will draw again. I think you already have it anyway, don't you?
Yeah, I already have it.
Okay, so Candy won that drawing, but she already has this, so she's passing it. So it goes to Dawn Marie. Awesome. Congratulations, Dawn Marie. Okay, so let's get that one out. There we are. We'll pull out the banner. There we go. And we're back to normal. I can see the fan flickering right there. Oh, that would bug me. I'll get this all fixed up. It's always weird when you move things around because everything gets discombobulated and
okay.
All right.
Vintage library because I know they're probably all waiting for that.
Okay, so Vintage Library and Magic Forest, both of Stamperia. We'll do Vintage Library and then we'll do Magic Forest. So let me say this. When a brand new collection comes out, I will put a post in the group that says, I'm preparing my pre-order for Vintage Library, and I'll put a link. You saw that, a link so that you can see Stamperia's video of that new collection and everything in it. If you then either message me or put underneath that, a comment underneath there. Oh, that's turned out really nicely. That sheet, that page, decoupaged on there. Then you get in on the pre-order. Whatever you have ordered, it arrives to me. You're guaranteed to get it. If you don't get in on the pre-order, and where did they go? Come on. If you don't get in on the pre-order, then you pretty much end up with whatever is left over from the pre-order. Did I put them all back? I didn't put them all back. Wait a minute. Oh, I kept them all out separated. And where did I put them? They're right here. Separated. Okay. So everybody who did a pre-order got everything that they ordered. And here's what I have left from that pre-order. I will order more, and I do have more coming. And let me say this collection sold out so fast that even still getting in the pre-order before it was released, half of the stuff I ordered was already back ordered. So I am going to, as soon as I get the notification for the pre-order, I'm going to put it in the group, and I would like to, within 24 hours, get that order placed. So if you see that notification in the group with a new collection out, jump on that. Take a look at it just to see if it's something that you want. Because if I wait, then I may not get them. May not get it at all. So a lot of this stuff is still coming because it was back ordered, and I do have a large order in transit right now. But let me also tell you something new with Stamperia that I just found out this week. There are certain items, certain parts of their collections that they will do their production for the release, and then when that is sold out, they do not reproduce. They'll keep reproducing the paper pads, of course, but the singles, we love our singles. They are not going to keep reproducing the singles because they end up with a lot of singles, left over that then they are trying to sell for the next few years. They're not going to keep reproducing the molds, some of the rice papers, some of the stencils. They will produce, so the papers, the ephemera, the chipboard die cuts, they won't keep reproducing the decorative chips, which we have. I did get those in just the other day. So that's why I want to jump on them, because I was towards the end of the pre-orders this time. I didn't get any singles at all on this one. And that really bummed me out because this is such a gorgeous, gorgeous. So let me flip through it really quick. This is Vintage Library. This is the World of Books. I love how they've turned all the books into little houses and shops. That's just so cute. Lots of stuff about old books. I like the end paper there. There is a little bit here and there that is a kind of fantasy land. You'll see that in just a couple places. Love that one. That matches that rice paper that we just used. There's the piece of rice paper that we just decoupaged. Another great end paper background. Oh, this is good. So many things that you can use whole or cut out. That's a beautiful map. Love the piano, the music. I love everything about this collection. This is one of my favorites. Love the owl. He's awesome. There's certain pages that I just wanted to get a whole bunch extra pages of the individuals, and I can't. So I'm just going to have to get paper packs. Here's the dragon, this is Siegfried. Siegfried and the Twilight of the Gods, the Ring of the Nibelung. A stack of books is awesome. The back of that. And there's the wizard. Part of the fantasy part. There's the cards. The little mouse. He's very cute.
All right, that's in, ladies.
So we have this in a 12-inch and we have it in 8-inch. These tags or bookmarks.
Right now, she's only got 5 of A and 3 of B.
Yeah, not very many. More coming, but that's all we have right now. So I'll tell you right away that the chipboard die cuts, the ephemera, was already back or didn't even come in at all. So we don't have that today. But I'll probably do a pop-up sale somewhere because those are all coming in, and I ordered a ton of them. They're all coming in this next week. So I'll probably just do a pop-up somewhere with all those parts and pieces to add on.
Okay. And Lisa will take B.
Thank you, Elisa.
Robin will take A and B.
Thank you, Robin.
Jen will take A.
Thank you, Jen.
So there's 1 B available.
Okay.
And 3 A.
Okay.
Oh, Heather Doodlebug will take A.
Heather gets an A. Thank you, Heather. Okay. All right. And then there are backgrounds for both sizes as well. Love the backgrounds as well. Give you a quick flip through. You probably already know if you want it or not. That lots of books. I love it. How this could be cut up in so many ways. And I love the book spines. I mean, take these spines and put them on books that you're making. Oh, they'll look so cool. Look at these little cards. Little teeny tinies of like old wallpaper and old end paper, book end paper. That blue damask is awesome. These are all awesome end papers. It's such a gorgeous color blue. It's that old blue. Moths. Gotta have some moths or butterflies in there somewhere, right? The letters. The leather look. You can see the stitching around that. Very cool.
That's it, ladies. She's got 2 of A and 7 of B. Okay, A is sold out.
Okay. Yeah, I'm not seeing anything on StreamYard, so I'm seeing it on YouTube. With you.
Robin, 1 of each.
Did Margie come in before her?
Margie,
okay.
Got B.
Robin, 1 of each. Thank you, Robin. And Margie on a B. Thank you, Margie.
Jen will get the last A.
Thank you, Jen.
Elisa wants both, so she'll have to go.
She'll get a B, and we've got more A coming. We'll get them.
Yeah, we'll see. Lucy wants an A.
Okay.
KK wants
2 Bs.
2 Bs.
Okay. Thank you, KK. How many Bs did you say there was? 2, 4, 5. Okay, so there's 2 of the 8-inch still available. And as soon as more stuff comes in, I'll do a pop-up somewhere. And if Candy's not available, I'll get one of the other admin to help out with that. But we'll get them out as soon as we can, because I know this is gorgeous and it's tough to only get part of it. Okay. What was next? I don't have the order.
Don't matter. You want the rice paper?
Sure, we can do rice paper.
The packs.
Yep. Okay. So on some of the new collections, they're doing an awesome thing with the rice paper. They're putting them in packs for us. And there we go. They are backgrounds. Okay, so there's an A4 pack, which is the traditional size of wallpaper that we're used to. And they've got a brand new size that is A6. Love this on small books. These are perfect. And this one is full of backgrounds. So this one has all the books, but all the others are more. Let's see if I can get a focus there. There we go. Some of those background pages that you saw in the book. Okay. And A is the pack that I was pulling from for this. So there is the World of Books and the library door and the blue damask and all the individual books to cut out. I love this one too. This is really pretty. Letters and flowers, and then the letters. So that is the A pack. So A has 6 and B has 8 pages in it. And I got a lot more of that coming as well.
Robin wants 1 of each.
Got it. Thank you, Robin.
Elisa wants 1 of each.
Thank you, Elisa.
Jen wants 1 of each.
Thank you, Jen.
So you got 1 of each left.
Okay. There's 5 of each.
4.
Oh, that's 3. There was 4 of each. Okay. Okay. And then tell me what you want next.
Whatever you got right there.
Oh, I thought you had them in an order that you wanted.
They're just typed up. I mean.
Okay. Oh, so fabric goes with, was it these 3 collectibles?
You got the collectibles, fabric with shapes, and then the sprays.
And then the what?
The sprays.
Oh, yep. Okay. Okay. So the collectibles, this is, y'all know this, the 6 by 12 inch book of fussy cuts. So a lot more elements to fussy cut out and use. They have a background too. So if you don't like, maybe you don't want the wizard, you want everything else, but you don't want the wizard, There's a great background. Oh, no, there isn't. It's the opposite. I forgot. Oh, you get both of them. If you take it out and you use him, you don't have to even glue him down because you get him on both sides. But mostly they do that. So if whether you want him facing left or you want him facing right, it's going to work for you either way. I love the page of owls. That's my favorite page. Love the little guys down there on the bottom. Very, very cute. And the other owls facing the other direction. All the books, of course. And the mice are cute. Good word plates. Oh, this is a great page too. Pen nibs, ink, feathers. Those are good nameplates. More book plates. Nice. These are ads. These are cool. Very cool ads.
Margie said they don't always add up. They don't always line up sometimes on the back.
Oh, really?
Sometimes they don't.
Oh, I haven't cut one that hasn't, so I'll have to pay attention to that, Margie. Thanks. Okay, B is the fabric. There are 4 sheets of fabric in here, and one of them you can see is the books, that wall of books, and the other 3 are 3 of the backgrounds. This one is wood grain. This one has the nice swirly flowery print, and this one, I know it's a page in there. I just don't know what to call it. So there's the fabric, the 4 sheets there. C is the wood shapes. These are wood, not the little chippies. These are wood. You can see that pop out like that. You can put holes in these and use them as dangles or charms. They work fantastic. There's the little nibs. You can actually put them on the page and make 3D things. Little plate for you, the corners. You could make the corners metallic and rusty if you wanted to and put them on there. So that's cool. And D is the sprays. These are, they always come out with the paints, which are 6 paints, and the sprays, 3 sprays in the color combo that matches, goes along with this collection. So these are the 3 sprays that go with the color collection.
Okay, so she's got 2 of the collectibles, they're $9. She's got 2 of the fabrics, they're $10.50. She's got 4 of the wood shapes, they're $8.75. And there's 2 sets of the sprays that are $15.50. That's in, ladies. Vaughn will take a C and a D.
Thank you, Vaughn.
Robin will take an A.
Vaughn, this isn't the same one that we talked about the other night, is it? No, I'm sorry. I just want to make sure we're not duplicating for you. Thank you, Robin. No, I just remembered what it was, Vaughn. It's a different collection, so.
J-Mac with A, B, and D, if she didn't get it, she thinks she just got paint.
She's correct.
Okay.
Thank you, J-Mac. I'll put you on those 3.
Okay, so
A, B, and D.
So D is sold out.
Okay. Hey, Lisa.
A, B, and D. And the collectibles are sold out.
And the collectibles sold out? Okay.
So B and C are available.
Okay. So I think there is one. Is that one B and 1 C? Is that correct? Available? Something like that.
Should be like 3 C's because you had 4. You said you had 4.
Okay, right. And 1. Okay.
All right.
Okay, let's do the decorative chips. Do you want just 2 and 2?
Yeah.
Okay. So
we have to set up the owl and the library pattern.
Yep. Okay. The owl and the pattern, owl and library pattern. If I leave it down here, it's probably easiest for you to see. Okay, so these are decorative chips. They are wood, but they are a much thinner, softer wood, kind of like a balsa wood, maybe a little bit thicker, but similar to that. And so they go really nicely on your page. What a cool owl this is. You can do some, depending what it is. Like I've taken these keys out, painted them, and then rusted them. And they look really cool. So there's keys, locks, flourishes, and 3 owls on that one. And then this one is, they just called it library pattern. So there is a page that has this pattern on it. This would be really cool as a stencil to spray. Put this down and spray on some of your pages to get that pattern on the paper, and then use it even on the cover. And so that pattern would carry all the way through the book.
Okay, ladies, this is it. They're $3.75. She's got 9 of A and 5 of B.
Oh, I ordered a lot of owls because I know we all love the owls.
Okay, Vaughn will take an A and a B.
Fun.
Oh, no, I'm sorry, A. Sorry.
An A, okay.
I was looking at the wrong one.
That's okay.
Jen will take an A.
Thank you, Jen.
Heather will take an A.
Thank you, Heather.
Wendy will take an A.
Thank you, Wendy.
Jen will take a B.
Thank you, Jen.
Kathy Lake wants an A.
Thank you, Kathy.
I got Jen for B. Did you get that one?
Yep, I have Jen for B.
So for A.
I have Jen for an A and a B. And I'll put...
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, yeah, she came in different times.
Right. And
Yeah.
Kathy...
Yeah. She took away the B and was only A.
Yeah. Okay, so Kathy Lake wants A.
A, yeah.
All right. Thank you, Kathy.
So there's 3 A left.
Okay, 3. Okay, I'm glad I ordered a lot of those. And 4B. Okay, awesome. Okay, then the other 2 decorative chips are books first. Is that right? I think they're... A is called Dream.
Yeah.
Dream and Joy. Okay, so it's shelves of books. The open book down here. This is cool because you could stamp whatever you wanted or write whatever you want and then put this book over it. That'd be a really cool highlight in a book. Dream, Enjoy, and an open book here. And then this one is called Letters. And it's, I don't know that it makes any sense or if it's actually in another language because it's kind of nonsensical script, but it's really pretty. It's really pretty. There's a lot of swirls and flourishes, but this piece here of script is really cool looking.
All right, she got 7 of A and 5 of B, ladies. Listen. Jen will take a B.
Thank you, Jen.
Elisa and Heather will take an A.
Thank you, Elisa and Heather.
Vaughn will take an A and a B.
Thank you, Bon. Okay. Stencils?
Yeah.
Okay. There are 4 stencils, so we'll do 2 and 2. And this is the same writing as that letter that we just had on the chippies. So you could do a little bit of background here and there, just, parts and pieces, stenciling it in to tie that through the whole thing, which would look really cool. Those decorative chips make awesome 3D elements on covers as well, by the way. There's some nice trims, edgings, and just flourishes on this one. And there's 2 different types of script here. So there are 2 completely different styles, different fonts. So letter is A, and then B is pattern. That's that library pattern, like the library wall, same as on one of those pages.
She's got 2 of each of these, ladies. That's in. And they're $6.50.
Yeah, everybody who pre-ordered got theirs.
A sold out. Robin and Jen.
Robin and Jen. Thank you, Robin, and thank you, Jen.
Jen will take a B.
And the patterns. Thank you, Jen. Okay. So just kind of so you know, Stamperia is releasing a collection about once a month. So they just released a new one, and it was kind of cutesy. I didn't order anything from it. It's Oh La La. Is that? Yeah, I thought it should be Ooh La La, but it's Oh La La, and it's about a girl in Paris. But it was kind of cute, and we had a lot of other things that were similar with the Paris thing, so I didn't order it. So if there's something specific you want from it, let me know, and I'll be happy to get it for you. Okay, A has some frames and some book spines. Very cool. And B is flourishes and corners and decorative bits.
She's got 8 of each of these, ladies.
I thought the 2 we would use the most, so got a lot of them.
Jen will take 1 of each.
Thank you, Jen.
Robin will take an A, and Janine will take an A.
Hi, Janine. Thank you, Janine. Okay.
Okay.
Okay. Rice paper. Love the rice paper. Okay, so we had the rice paper packs, and then I ordered rice paper individually because I got the pack, but then there were certain ones that I wanted more than one of. So rice paper individual. This one is the World of Books, and that's the one that has the books turned into little shops. The bookstores hidden behind here. But there it is. There's the World of Books. I could even cut this out and say using that on a cover or right inside on the end paper of the book.
All right, that's in, ladies. She's got 14 of these. This one.
I ordered a lot of rice paper.
Yeah, I couldn't find my sticky with the totals on it. I was like, oh.
Because these are so pretty. I thought, yeah,
Jen will
nobody wants them. I'll keep them all because I love them.
Oh, 2. Jen will take 2.
Thank you, Jen.
Robin will take 1.
Thank you, Robin. Whoops, times 2. Okay.
Okay.
The next one is 4753. This one is the library door.
Oh, Heather, Doodlebug will take.
Got it. Thank you, Heather. The World of Books. So the library door, that is the one that we decoupaged on here with the new rice paper glue, which we'll do as soon as we get to the end of the rice paper. We'll do the rice paper glue. So if you guys missed that at the beginning and want to go back and watch that, that's the very first thing we did was use the new rice paper glue. And I
like single sheets, J-Mac.
A lot. Yep, these are individual single sheets. So if you got the pack and you just want more of a couple of different ones, this is a way to get more of individuals. I just love this door too. I'm totally going to cut this apart, use the door on other things. These books will fit in a lot of mine.
Robin wants 1.
Thank you, Robin.
Elisa.
Thank you, Elisa.
Jen will take 2.
Thank you, Jen.
And Heather will take one.
Really small. Thank you, Heather. I love that door too. Okay, 4755. This one.
Okay, Mac will take one. Sorry.
Oh, got it. Sorry, that's okay. Thank you, J-Mac. Okay, this one they just called books because it's a lot of individual pieces. So you can decoupage it directly onto your page, onto the front of the book, or decoupage it on something to make it firmer and then use it. These books appear really cool. I love the old paper on them.
Ladies.
But you can turn them into your own embellishments and ephemera by decoupaging them on whatever you want. Jane Eyre, that's cool. Wuthering Heights by Emily Bronte.
Elisa would take one.
Thank you, Elisa.
Jen for two.
Thank you, Jen.
J-Mac for one.
Thank you, J-Mac.
Robin for one.
Thank you, Robin.
Bon for one.
Thank you, Bon. So she's putting these in here at $2.20. Do you guys know? I want you to know that Stamperia rice paper retails at $3.19 now. $3.19. And so I went and checked some of the sites that typically give a little discount, and most of them were selling it at $3.19. So that's $1 less than retail. So it will be a slightly higher on the website. You're always going to get a little better discount at the live sale because we appreciate you being here. But the way I look at that, it's like for every 2 I buy, I get a third free because I saved $1 on each one of the first 2. So 4756, and this is the blue damask.
Ladies, she's only got 7 of this one, ladies. Elisa will take one.
Thank you, Elisa.
J-Mac will take 3.
Thank you, J-Mac.
Jen will take one.
Thank you, Jen.
Glennis will take one.
Thank you, Glennis.
1 left, ladies.
Let's see if I can get this reflection off. There. That. And put that. Let me know if that's too dark, but I just don't like that.
I'll take the last one.
You got the last one. Thank you, Candy. Okay. And the last single rice paper is 4758, and that is the page with all of the letters, all the different letters on it.
Jen will take 2.
Thank you, Jen.
Robin will take 1.
Thank you, Robin.
J-Mac will take 2.
Thank you, J-Mac.
I'll take 2.
Thank you, Candy. I think we got a bunch of people in Texas that should get together and drive up to for retreat. How fun would that road trip be? Okay, let's do the rice paper glue. Like I said, if you missed the very beginning, we crafted first and sales second. So we tried out the rice paper glue right away. Something I've been wanting to try out. And we decoupaged this rice paper.
Jen, she has a ton of this one. How many do you want?
The rice paper glue? Or
yeah, no, the
last page, the letters?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, I got a ton of those because
she has like 30 of them, so.
We love old letters like that, so.
Do you want all?
Did you want all 30?
6, 7, so we only sold 7.
Oh,
3 more? You want 3 more, so you want a total of 5? Okay, Jen.
You got it. Change Jen's 2 to 5. Thank you, Jen.
Yeah, you can have as many as you want, Jen. She's got like, take 2. So you want 7, 5 or 7, or J Mac wants 2 more. Sorry, J Mac wants 2 more.
You got it. Yeah.
4.
So I've got 4 for her. Yeah. Some of these that I knew that we were going to love and they might sell out quickly.
Heather wants 1.
Bunch. Got it. Thank you, Heather. And as I said, I've got more coming because they sold out of a lot of stuff right away. In fact, I didn't get any of the stamps. There are cool stamps, and I got a bunch of those. They're coming in. They're already in transit, so they'll be here this coming week. Can't think of what. Oh, the ephemera. The ephemera and the chipboard die cuts. None of them are here.
It's like the bottle, Toby, but it's a little bit thicker.
Well, yeah. Honestly, Candy and I both weren't crazy about the stuff out of the bottle. They have rice paper glue in a bottle that you can squeeze. But when you're doing a large surface like this, like a piece of rice paper, that's kind of hard. You almost have to open the bottle and squeeze it out. But this is much easier to use. It's like our other tubs of medium.
All right, it's in, ladies.
Put your brush in, and it's thicker as far as being able to pick it up. Like whipped cream is thicker. It's consistency. But when you spread it, it spreads super, super thin. And it is matte. You can't tell. This looks like a piece of paper. I can't tell that there's any adhesive or any medium on it at all. And it feels like a piece of paper. It's very cool. I totally could stamp on top of this. On it. This is the one that we did with this at the beginning. So you can see how awesome it looks. No brush strokes. I can't see anything at all on it, as a matter of fact.
Okay, Jen will take 1.
You got it. Thank you, Jen.
Janine will take 1.
Thank you, Janine.
Robin will take 1.
Thank you, Robin.
DME will take 1.
Thank you, DME.
J Mac says she'll take 2, and she knows she's already ordered.
Okay, yes, so this is a total of 3. Thanks, J-Mac, for clarifying that.
And Heather will take 1.
Thank you, Heather. Okay.
Well,
That's glue. Okay.
it's 10 minutes to 2, so.
Okay. Oh, all right. We're running out of time. Okay, let's put I know there's not much of these left. The molds went really fast with the pre-orders. This is 5648. This is the small mold, the A5 mold with the book spines. I did this one last Monday. Did pull them all out. I haven't had time to paint them or do anything to them yet, but I did pull them all out. And once they were dry, they popped out really, really nicely. After that, well, I'll quickly do the de-stash offer, and then
Susie, we got 2 of these left too. So.
Only 2 left of these.
Jen will take 1.
You got it. Thank you, Jen. All right, so 1 left.
Okay.
And this worked with the cream paste as well as the clay. I used it with both. Okay, so you all know that I've been de-stashing. Candy convinced me to give up some of my own. And she told me that if I put things in packs that you'd like things in packs. So I'm going through my own stuff because I can't, and when I use all the new stuff that's coming in to show you, I don't have time to even get through my own stuff. So these are in packs. So we pack 1, 2, and 3, and 4 here. They're all similar but different. I'm not going to open them up and go through them, but these might actually be really, really close to the same. They're just full of cards, like journal cards. There are a few different things in there. They're all different designs. They're not all. This one says Moments and Memories. They're not all the same. I can see some design there. They're just a whole variety of cards and things that I pulled out.
That's in, ladies. $2.50 each of them. She got one of each.
They're these are like Project Black cards.
Jen will take D.
You got it. Thank you, Jen. That's number 4.
Heather will take C.
Number 3. Thank you, Heather. Okay. 5.
Will take. You just want one of A or B. Pick one, I guess.
Your B. Okay. I'll give her B. Then my numbers are in a row. Number 2 to Glennis.
Okay.
So A is still available.
Yep.
Okay. 5, 6, 7, and 8 are each different. 5 is 5 is all acetate, and I think there might be some peel and stick in there, but they're all acetate sheets. Yeah, that might be a peel and stick. I just pulled old packaging from other things that I had to put them in, so they didn't come together in a package like that. That is A. B is some of my favorites. You can see roses in there. There's a tiny bit of glitter on the top. There's tags and tickets and old stuff. They might be something embossed, but you can see the kind of the style there. C is some embossed sheets. There is some stamped images. There is some vintage. Uh-oh.
Happy to see Dad.
Oh, he's home.
Yeah.
Oh, there's some cray from Tim Holtz in there. And D is all burlap paper. So it's paper on the back, burlap on the front, and they're all cards or tags, and they're all cut, ready to go. Yeah. Hello, Daddy.
Jen will take B.
Thank you, Jen. That is number 6.
Janine will take D.
Thank you, Janine.
Lisa will take A.
Jen.
J Mac B is gone. All the best is C.
Elisa gets A. Thank you, Elisa. 5. Okay. So 7 is available.
Yes.
Okay. 9, 10, 11, and 12. These are much bigger packs. And these have a real variety. These will have things that I've made when we were doing a Monday Jumpstart. Maybe we were demonstrating or we were practicing techniques. So there's some cute little stickers in there. So they might already have the paste stenciled on. They might already have a little bit of color. So it's a background tag. Ready to go. There's tags already with book pages. There's some mixed media. There's some
that's it, ladies. It's a random packs of stuff.
So, yeah, there's some different. I mean, just like lots of different things. There's a tag already ready to go that probably came from a masterboard. There might be some collage things. There's a bunch of these spread out between these 4. Actually, sheets of embossed paper. Heather B.
Yep, Janine will take A.
Thank you, Heather. That's 10. Thank you, Janine. Number 9.
J Mac will take C and D.
Thank you, J Mac. That is 11 and 12.
Those are sold.
Okay, and that is supposed to be 11. There. Okay, those are sold. Okay, and then let's see.
13 and 14.
Yeah, the last 2 of these are exactly the same as the last 4, 13 and 14. There was 6 of those total. Let's see, 16, 17, 18, 19.
Janine will take B.
Thank you, Janine. It is 14.
J Mac will take A.
13. Thank you, J-Mac. Okay, the last ones of this type are all ATCs. Let's see. Can we just put them all? A, B, C, D? A, B, C, D, E? No.
Do we just A, B, C, D on this one?
There's 5 of them. Shall I just do it?
You want E? Okay.
Oh, we can. Okay. Because these are almost all identical. These are all going to be mixed media. These are all cut to ATCs. They could be masterboards cut down. They could be gel plating, different things like that. But like this particular board, I spread them out between all of them. This particular board spread out between all of them. So they're almost all identical. A, B, C, D, and E. And yeah, they're all cut to ATC size. 16, 17, 18, 19, 20.
Okay. Elisa will take B.
Okay, thank you, Lisa.
Janine would be, no, Glenn's B, or any. So Heather will take C.
That is 18. Thank you, Heather.
Glennis wants one, then J-Mac will take, Janine will take the other. Janine will take A.
Janine gets A. Oh, wait. Elisa was B, right. Okay, I got it right. Okay, Elisa. Thank you, Janine.
Then Glennis for D.
Glennis for 19. Thank you, Glennis.
So that leaves
E. Did J-Mac get one?
She says 2 if left, but she would just take E, right? J-Mac.
She would like any 2 if they're left. Yeah. Okay, J-Mac gets E then. Okay, thank you, J-Mac.
Sorry, I had to make sure I had names with the right numbers here. All right.
16, 17, 18, 19, 20. Did you get them?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yep.
All right, this will just be an A and a B. There is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 of A. So 5 me's on that one. And B, there is only 2. What they are, A is from a Dollar Tree. I just bought a ton of them because I loved them and I'll never use them all. So I'll pass them on for $1. They are jewel borders, and this is a nice neutral color that I use a lot. I really like it. So there's 5 of those. And B is a Tim Holtz Craft Core. They're color cardstock. Here, you can see all the colors. There's strips that are 2.5 or 2 1/4. They're 2 1/4 by 12 inches. The core of them is craft. The outside is color. So if you emboss something and then you sand over it lightly, you'll get that craft color to come through. If you tear it, you can get the craft color to come through with the color. These retail at $10. We'll do them for $6. I've only got 2 of them. Keeping the one I had opened.
Okay, those are sold. Glennis wants all 5 of the jewels.
Oh, you got it.
And Elisa and DME want B.
You got it. Thank you, Glennis. And Elisa and DME B. Craft Core. Thank you, Elisa. Thank you, DM. Okay, how are we on time?
I gotta go.
Okay, then let's do a quick giveaway, and we'll be out of here. Wendy hasn't seen her husband in forever.
Yeah, it's 2:00.
Okay, hashtag HPP gift 2. Put it in quickly. We'll do giveaway. Hashtag HPP gift 2 as quickly as you can. Okay. Let me look here. Okay, I see them coming in. You know what, Lucy? I think I'm going to schedule a sale, a pop-up sale during the week, and just do books. It's just hard to get to everything. Because I have gone through all the books downstairs, and I've donated a ton, and I kept the best ones. And I had Doug bring up 3 boxes, but I'll just find a day during the week, do a pop-up, and only do books. Okay, I see them coming in. Jen, quick put in hashtag HPP gifts 2. Get in the drawing. We're going to do drawings. Boom, boom, boom.
She already did.
Okay. And 1, 2, 3. We're going to give away all 3 of these packs here. So ready? Let's see here. Okay. Why isn't it hang on here? Hashtag HPP gift 2. Start collecting. Ready? There we go. Now we'll draw. And I promise not to say it till it pops up. On YouTube. There it is on my YouTube. Whoop, whoop, Papered Rooster. Congratulations, Wendy. I'm going to put Wendy on the first one. You do not have to put anything in again. I will just tell it to draw again for the second one. First one goes to Wendy. Drawing for the second one. Elisa. Awesome. Thank you, Elisa. And let's give away the third one. Draw one more time for a StreamYard. Congratulations, Glynis. Awesome.
Congrats, lady.
Okay. Margie messaged me, and she has a surprise, and she is going to provide a gift certificate of a surprise amount to someone who purchased today. So Margie, did you want me to do the drawing right here? And hang on here. We can just put in surprise can be the word. I'm assuming that's what you want to do. Let's do that. And we'll just put in SURPRISE. Add banner. Oops, I forgot to add it as a banner. It's not scrolling, it's just there. Just put in the word surprise. Type in the word surprise.
Do you need a hashtag in front of it?
Nope. Yes. I'm sorry. Wow. Do you want to do that again while I put in the game? Yeah. Sorry. Thank you. Hashtag SURPRISE. Wow. That was good, Marianne. Hashtag surprise. That would help. We'll get rid of that one. We'll put doing a new one. There, hashtag surprise. All right. Whoopsie. Now we got to do this again. Hashtag, because I had it in before the banner was up. So hashtag SURPRISE. Hashtag surprise for Margie's surprise gift certificate. Margie's just kind of amazing this way. She wants to surprise somebody. And then Margie will get with me later and we'll surprise you with the amount of the gift certificate. It will show up on your invoice. So watch for your invoices, and it will show up as a credit. Ready?
Yeah.
Okay. Draw. Sorry. Draw. Draw, lady. Draw. Margie rocks. I agree, Robin.
Yes, Margie rocks.
Margie's the bomb. Boop, boop. Oh my goodness. You better be playing the lottery. She won twice in one day. Glennis, congratulations. All right. Margie's surprise winner is Glennis.
Margie said it'd be for $100 and for use in the Marianne shop.
Whoa! Wow, Margie, that is most awesome.
Congrats, Glennis.
Congratulations. Wow. That's amazing. Margie is amazing like that. And thank you, Margie. Thank you for supporting the shop. Thank you for supporting everyone who's here and giving them a chance to shop. Do appreciate it. Thank you guys for being here. We appreciate you being here. We appreciate your support. Yeah. And Candy, go enjoy some time with your husband and get over that cold.
Yeah, I know.
Love you guys.
Love you guys too.
Talk to you soon.
All right.